Wait,
No,
wait.
I'm too late. I've done it now.
Hello and welcome
Oh,
to
sorry.
Dungeons and Dragons. We are going to be. I'm getting some feedback off someone, but oh well. We
Oh,
are
that's
going
going
to
well.
be playing Dungeons and Dragons with our characters we've been playing for the last few weeks. If
Is
you're
someone
new
watching the stream in the background? Because I can hear an echo.
It's Rihanna's.
yeah, it's actually
Not me. I'm using my. I'm
It
using
was
my.
Rihanna's.
My mic.
Wait, let me just. Everyone else be quiet. Yeah, it's definitely Rihanna's because
It's
you're.
Rihanna's.
I don't know why it is because I'm wearing my headphones and I have
Check
my
your
mic
Discord
Right.
connected.
settings. If you go to your settings, check your output is through your actual headphones and not.
Gonna say this: the headphones might be picking up off of.
Yeah,
like,
these
the mic might be
headphones.
Maybe,
The mic on these headphones can sometimes pick up
Yeah.
what's coming through the headphones. Just turn your headphones down a fraction,
Settings.
which you
James,
can
you
do.
Where am
remind
I?
me of someone. I don't know who, and it's pissing me off.
Cool.
Just.
So yeah, I would like to also just start by apologising for any coughing, clearing of the throat, general ness. I'm not seeing any echo on Rihanna's thing now, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have COVID actually officially and stuff. So
Straight up, dude.
Okay, now we've sorted that out. Let's start because I want to start.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are playing our campaign in which we are all bad guys, apart from me. I'm just naturally the bad guy because I'm in charge. So
You've never been the good guy.
we want to. Shall we all go through all our characters and then?
Sure thing.
So we'll go through the list. Murder.
The name's Murder. Also, my occupation. I have a tendency towards a fondness for carrion, and I like to kill, especially the king. That's my goal. I respect power, and I think that pretty much sums up my guy.
Russ.
I'm probably. You guys will be glad to hear. I'm probably going to keep the accent to a minimum because I imagine
Do the voice. Do the voice. Do the voice.
We'll see. Will depend how much it hurts. But for now, my character is Rust. He is a Tabaxi barbarian, and a blacksmith by trade. He's a very good blacksmith, not a very good businessman. He basically teamed up with the guys after last week's campaign when they found his little blacksmith's hut in a rather sorry state after being ransacked by an army of rat men, a lot of which he had taken care of and piled up outside his hovel and has probably subsequently cremated, and we've moved on from there anyway. But I've basically joined up because he has no moral alignment. He doesn't give a shit. He just kind of wants to help out, doesn't really care who. He just likes to keep himself busy, mainly in a quest for gold, specifically literally gold. Not
Say the word. Say the word.
Say his catchphrase. So particularly, basically, he always is after riches, and as far as he's concerned, riches is one gold piece. So that's basically his life's goal, is one gold piece.
And he's achieved it.
And he's already achieved it. So he's won. He's won D&D.
Hashtag one gold piece.
Thalassa. What's going on with you?
Okay, I'm Rihanna and I play Thalassa in this campaign. She's a tiefling wizard with a shady past. Quite a grey character whose main motivations are the finding of the other half of an ancient key, which, according to legend, unlocks many riches and wonders. So
more than one gold piece.
Mayhaps. I will laugh. Right, touch
No.
wood at this. I will laugh if James introduces this into the story, and then that's the answer. I just open this massive door, this like
one gold
massive stone door. And there's one gold piece in there. Anyway,
Rust would be so happy for you.
Don't test me on that because you know I will.
Rust would be over the moon for you.
Anyway, so since leaving her home, being found by the army of the Dark Lord, she's served as first a court wizard and then eventually a military researcher, tactician, and a general, on the condition that the Dark Lord help her locate the other half of her prized key. So obviously, the newfound lack of presence of Dark Lord therefore means she's unsure of which direction to go in. She also lives mainly at home with her wife, Irini, who is an elven, now injured ex-general of the Dark Lord, and their two owls, Poot and Snoot.
Perfect. Oh,
Hot.
I did not know you had owls.
Yeah, that was new.
I love it. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, I'll give you guys a brief understanding of what's gone on so far. The Dark Lord brought his army to this strange land of niceness and kindness and halflings and nice and good people, the bastards that they are. We then, the Dark Lord's army ravaged through several towns until seemingly the Dark Lord was killed by Beaslot. I mean, they claim they didn't do it, but one of them did pour the drink which killed the Dark Lord. So
Rust is completely innocent of any of this because
I
he
mean,
wasn't even
Rust
there.
is
Oh, yeah.
completely innocent because Rust
might
was
have poisoned
there.
him.
I mean, we don't know what secret ploys went ahead. Who knows? But you have all found yourself now following a new power. And it seems to be a very powerful being that was surpassed the Dark Lord's power completely, but is now controlling the Ratmen army of the Dark Lord in a horrifyingly quick and experienced sort of army that just runs through, killing everything in its path without any danger and almost too efficiently. There's a strange magic to this being that's slightly untrustworthy, but they are technically doing the job, so who knows? Is this a friend? Is this a foe? Or is this just some guy who doesn't care? So yeah.
Seems likely.
What you guys are so Valiant, who is currently with you at the time now. I will be sort of voicing what he is doing. Thalion is another general of the Dark Lord's army, played by Jacob, who can't be here until later, so I'm going to voice some of the stuff for him at the moment. And our other good friend, who is called Portello, sorry, just touching my list. Portello, who is also the right-hand man of the Dark Lord, he's gone ahead searching for this sort of what's behind this strange power, and he's going ahead, and then he's going to loop back round to investigate what happened at the castle you found. But he said, I'll meet you near the city for the final push. Because you guys are all heading towards the city. Some of you to kill the king, some of you just to get the Dark Lord's message out there that death is good and you should succumb to it. Yeah, you are in the remnants of the nudist colony, which is
forgot it was a
a
nudist colony.
bloody mess. There you can't see anything because it's all covered in blood. It is grotesque and horrible. But you have just found also a glass bottle, which you know is the same sort of glass bottle that you would find at the Dark Lord would use. So yeah, you guys are pretty tired right now because there's been several, apart from murder.
Wide awake.
You guys are, the rest of you are pretty tired. It's about a day's journey to the next town. Or if you, so what do you guys want to do? If you guys want to go to the next town,
Why wouldn't we sleep here? Is all I'm saying.
sleep here.
However,
Okay.
I do want to do.
To be
something
fair,
before
they have already been through, but I don't trust that, to be honest. Because
I
you
mean-
know, it's like, what do they have to come back to? But also, I don't know
Okay.
if I like it.
What happens if we get to the next town and it's a massacre there too? You're going to be
Yeah.
exhausted. Like, it's fine for me.
Rust.
However,
Yeah,
I was going to say
you
Rust
can
is
just drop into
searching.
meditation for 8 hours.
Rust is searching the various corpses and whatnot just to see if he can find any money, because obviously he'd quite like some. So
You find on one body you find 4 silver pieces and
Okay.
1 gold piece.
Yeah.
One gold piece.
Remember
One
where
gold
you
piece?
keep track of it. And then the next body you find a couple of copper and another gold piece. Or no, sorry, and 1 gold piece.
Okay, so I found on one. I found 4 silver, 2 copper. One body I found a gold piece, which I've popped into my trouser pocket.
Yeah.
And then I found another gold piece. That one's gone into my other trouser pocket.
Yeah.
So essentially, I've got a couple of gold pieces up here, a couple of gold pieces in that left pocket, a couple of gold pieces in my right pocket.
Perfect. Yeah.
And then got a few bits of copper. Okay. Cool.
Perfect. Yes. Murder?
can I do a perception check to see if there is any dead cabin? Or if they've... Because there's a lot of dead bodies. I'm assuming they're in
roll
Cavian.
me a perception check.
That would be at least a 20. I don't know what perception is. 25.
25? No dead carrion.
Yeesh.
There's lots of live carrion eating the viscera.
Aww.
But,
Bless.
no dead
Aw.
carrion.
Love to see it.
Yeah, everyone who would kill carrion is now, dead. So
I know, I'm actually kind of liking this guy.
I say we should set up camp here. Really, it seems
Yeah.
fine.
is there anything
Yeah.
you guys want to do before you sort of go off to?
Yes.
Go ahead. What would you like?
Russ,
Where?
if I give you 2 gold pieces, will you show me all of the gold that you have? In one go?
I do not. I do not understand the question.
I just want to know how much money you just produce the gold, and I'll pay you 2.
It's just, oh my god,
if you-
it was
I'd
just
like
a
to. I'd
little.
like to
more than
reach
10.
into. I'd like to reach into the pocket that's got 1 gold piece in, and produce my 1 gold piece, and so I have one gold piece, and then put it back in my pocket.
You only have 1 gold piece?
Roll me a perception check, Danny.
I have pull it out again. I have 1 gold piece. Put it back in.
18.
18. Yeah, no, he's got multiple gold pieces. Russ, can you make me a straight intelligence check?
Yeah. His intelligence of -2. So that's a 6.
6. Okay. No, you've only got 1 piece. Got 1 gold
Yeah.
piece in that pocket.
I have 1 gold piece.
I'm very sad.
Okay.
1 gold piece.
What's in that pocket? And I gesture to that pocket.
I'm going to put my hand into the pocket that has got 2 gold pieces. Presumably, I'm going to need to roll to figure out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, give me another intelligence roll.
Matt's
No,
gonna
no,
end
no.
up producing
Yeah.
2 gold pieces, and they go, "I have 1 gold piece."
So it's a 9 on intelligence.
Yeah, you pick up both.
So he reached
Sorry.
out, and basically, Russ just freezes. He's just kind of staring at his hand, which has got 2 gold pieces in.
Thalion comes in and says, Russ, are you alright? I don't know what Thalion's voice was, but it's about this, isn't it? Yeah, are you alright, Russ?
He's just there, nothing. Literally, he's just staring.
Thalion takes 1 of the gold pieces.
Ah!
I placed
1
2.
gold
I placed
piece!
2 in his hand.
Okay,
Wow,
see
1
what
gold
happens.
piece.
Thalion takes 3 of the gold pieces then.
I have
Oh,
1
look at
gold
that, look.
piece. And he puts the gold piece back in his pocket.
I have
Wait.
1 gold piece.
Oh, pass me that back. I want to know what's happening here.
What?
Oh,
Is this
my gold
I don't
piece.
know what you're talking about. You gave it to him. I took
One
it from
gold
him.
piece.
I mean, it's a good.
It's
a
my
good
gold
trade.
piece. It's for my services and my weapons. I keep my gold piece. He puts it back in his pocket.
Jesus Christ.
Good man.
Okay, he can
Oh,
live.
I hate it
Alright.
here.
Matt, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah, gladly. So an
I'm
11.
adding something in.
Oh my god.
What did you get?
11.
Take 2 psychic damage.
Oh, this is beautiful
Me
content.
and Matt didn't agree on that. That's just something that I've come up
No,
with.
it's fine, fair enough.
I like it.
I'd like to do an insight check to see if that was genuine confusion when he saw the 2 gold pieces. Or
yeah, give me roll me insight.
that would be a 4.
Yeah. You don't know.
Still haven't
Could
worked
be.
it out yet.
Could be, you've met some dastardly folks, and
Yeah.
it could just be another trick. You're not quite sure. You can't say either way, really.
Oh, this is gonna be fun as hell.
Okay, perfect. What do you want to do? So there's like some houses, which is look some.
Oh, hang on, wait a
nice
minute. How many gold pieces did I get taken off me just then? 3, wasn't it, in total?
1. So only one of your gold pieces got taken off because the other 2 that he gave two got given to you by murder, and then Thalion took those 2 as well as one of yours.
Yes. So
So
I've
you've
lost
just
a
you're
gold
missing
piece.
in total. You're missing 1 gold piece.
That's fine. Just so I can keep track of how many gold pieces I've got.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Are you all gonna fall asleep, or what are you gonna do?
Actually, what I was gonna do is, can I see if I can, can I see if I can examine the bottle that we found?
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay. 13.
This bottle is from a glacier. I think it's a glacier, isn't it? Someone who makes glass.
A glazier. A glazier.
Glacier.
No, a glacier is a big ice thing. A glazier is someone who makes
Yeah, I know.
glass.
I was closer with glacier.
No, it's a
Glazier.
glass. It's a glass
Glazier.
blower, isn't
Well,
it?
it depends if it's a blown glass bottle. It could just be.
Is it a blown glass blossom?
What?
It's
Words.
not a bottle.
Blown glass.
I can't really talk. Yeah.
A bottle as fine as this would surely cost at least 1 gold piece.
By one of the finest craftsmen of Alcusia? Is that what I said the name was? Alcusia.
Is that what I said my fantasy world was called?
Yeah, I don't have my notes right now, but luckily I don't think I need them. Yeah, so it's definitely from the Dark
Oh,
Lord.
I can't laugh. It hurts.
Matt, I can't lie to you. You do look like absolute balls right now.
Thanks.
Okay, let's stop with the personal insults.
I'm just saying you look like you're about to.
It's funny
die.
because one of the things everyone says about COVID is how good it makes you look.
That's what I heard.
I was really tempted to say, really, it doesn't look any different.
Let's stop with
Well,
the
we know what you were going to say now, Danny, and the
I
burn
know.
is the
What did you
same.
have on the investigation again? Just so I remember.
13.
13. Yeah, you know it's from the Dark Lord's collection because you know that. Yeah, I mean you've drunk from his collection, but it's one of the. Yeah, you don't know how it got here, but you might have been one of the rat men that took it. There's nothing distinctive about it. It's not. It doesn't seem. Are you not
Okay.
sure if it's the same glass bottle? But yeah.
Right. Yeah, that I was gonna ask that actually. I was gonna ask whether I
You're
could
not quite
check
sure,
whether it
but
was the same
they're
one.
very
Yeah.
similar sort of type.
Okay. Right.
Um,
Great.
yeah.
Matt, now you just look like a criminal.
Anything
Aren't
else?
we all criminals?
Anything else? To be fair, he is getting. He looks more evil than you do.
Yeah, I don't look like an Eskimo, so.
What are we all
No,
doing
as-
now?
The only gay Eskimo.
I will do 2 things.
For fuck's sake.
Go ahead.
Question, Matt. Just what? Also, I suggest we rest here for the night in separate rooms, and just for safety of, there is a new traveller among us. Trustworthy,
Yeah.
maybe. Trustworthy, maybe not. So I say we all take separate rooms for the sake of argument's sake. We
Separate
get that.
rooms.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
in the same house, so we can hear if someone's going around. But separate rooms just for make sure no one's
Okay.
Great.
We
Okay.
search for a really nice plush mansion.
Yeah. We're standing right next to one.
Oh,
Nice.
fantastic.
The you know the cloth they would have used for clothes, they actually use for like really fine tapestries and really comfortable beds. So this is one of the finest mansions and the plushest of mattresses.
I would like to fashion. I'd like to fashion everyone some lederhosen out of the drapes, and then suggest
Oh.
we all go for a nice bike ride around the town.
I mean,
Oh, I'd
well,
love to go for a bike ride around this absolutely destroyed town.
Blood-soaked, might I add.
blood-soaked town. Good.
We
roll
can
me
sing
an-
a jaunty
roll
little
me-
song while we do
If
it.
it isn't a joke, roll me an investigation to find some bikes.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
That's a 7.
You could have stopped him.
Oh, I don't
No.
want to do this.
I could have
I'm
done, but I
watching
don't
this,
want it.
though.
What? What
I'm
did you
just
get?
asking, generically,
7.
why we're doing this.
You find one bike.
Well, Rust is going to go for a jaunty
Bye.
bike ride.
Rusty goes for a
Wearing
bike
his
ride
drape
around the
laser hoses
motorway.
and singing a lovely
Right.
jaunty song.
You guys just going to go to sleep then?
I'm gonna say, do we trust this guy?
Yeah.
Like, is he an idiot? Or is he suspicious?
He's very clearly an idiot.
I think he's just stupid. I'm gonna very clearly say to my companions, I do think he's just stupid. I think we should keep him around because he is big, strong boy though.
Fanny
So
says, yes, I agree with that. He is an idiot, and I've gained 3 gold pieces out of him.
I mean, 2 of them are hot.
seems legit.
And
Yeah.
so does
Oh.
that not make you the bigger idiot?
I mean, I didn't expect you to take them. I really did love
Yeah.
seeing
Well,
you just...
I mean, does that also not make you a bigger idiot than before then?
I mean,
I'm going to bed in this
Respectful.
room.
it's
Whatever
kind
you...
of an ass.
Oh, I would also like to write a letter back to my wife.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The wholesome content in this is out of order. Okay,
You're writing
yeah,
a letter
I
to a
would
loved
just like
one,
to-
and Rust is currently biking around a little
Yeah.
village singing Doe a Deer. But hey, it's all good.
Are we the bad guys?
We're
or-
villains.
I'd like to go to a
Yeah.
library just to top it off. I want to go to a library.
Some like
Oh, I
old-
love that.
like like an 80s movie where they've got that sort of like
Yes.
style music. I mean, I'm imagining Phineas and Ferb style music of "I'm at the bike into the library," and it's that sort of.
Yep.
I like the idea that
Oh, I'm
Dan's
walking
character's
as
gone
a
to
barber.
Dan's gone to a library in the mansion, and he's currently
Yeah.
he's doing a musical number whilst riding the ladders around the wall.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 is playing in the background while all
Yeah.
of this is happening.
This is pure. You know, it's really not evil, and you
Yeah.
guys. Actually, you know what? Can you all roll me a d20 for?
James, I know this is.
James, you don't know what I'm in the
I'm
library
just not
yet.
gonna ask. I'm just not gonna ask.
I rolled
That's
a
a nat 20.
I rolled a
Nat
4.
20? Yeah.
15.
15. Okay, cool, perfect. You notice, Russ, you're feeling good biking. Maybe you're feeling very good biking. Okay.
Yeah, but as someone who doesn't really do good or evil, it's just personally good, isn't it?
You
It's
just feel good.
yeah.
That's all you notice. Danny. Oh, not Danny. Murder. What are you doing in the library? What are you finding?
I want to have a look for books on tales of strong beings or folklore of strong
Like,
beings.
Yeah, folklore on like there's a book of the gods.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And
is-
also books on nearby monsters.
Oh yeah.
Murder
So there's sort of like a local bestiary you can find, which is like tells you all the local sort of legends, but mostly all about sort of the local, wolf packs or a couple of bears around. It's that sort of woodland creatures.
Anything stronger.
There is a dragon that resides nearby.
I
but
take the book that mentions this and I pocket it.
okay. Yeah, it resides. It sort of has a very solitary life. The book on the gods sort of give you a very clear view on what the official view of the pantheon is, on what sort of the levels of, and where where the interdimensional beings that are known as celestials or demons, and there's sort of the god structure. It's generally known that you've got the celestials and the demons, and they work in antithesis of each other. You then have the fae, which are on like in a different plane, which then they're sort of very separate from the two. Whereas the celestials are constantly at war with demons, but and then the world of man, the country, the physical matter which you stand on, that sort of left sort of between, it's sort of the in-between world where celestials sort of come down to move mortals in their way so that they can fight demons, and then demons the other way around. That's why we've got clerics and warlocks, and to fight against each other. But yeah, and that's sort of the main. But there is clear. What you do notice is that there are clear ties between sort of demons and celestials, where sort of they're constantly invading so demons are constantly invading the celestial plane, and then the other way. So there are clear sort of ways of getting from hell basically to celestial. The demonic plane, celestial, we'll say.
Okay.
During this, Rust's going to return from his bike ride.
Yeah, perfect. No shade. Oh, give me an athletics check, actually. Yeah, go ahead, Danny.
I'm
is there
gonna,
any mention of how to get to the celestial plane or the demon plane?
The basic, it's from the point of view, you can use very, very powerful magic, like banishment spells or that, but you're not quite going to be able to figure out. There's not as much control there, but a very powerful spell will get you into another domain. But it does say it's like the quickest way to get there is probably die.
I really want to do that.
I got a muddy 20, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah, you have no shape in the
I've just had a thought. I'm not going to say it though because I don't want to jinx it.
No, please do.
No,
Please.
absolutely not. No.
Gonna move my dice around. Go on.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna finish writing my letter to my wife, and I'm also gonna ask her. So because she said in her previous letter that she sent to me that she knows what I did, quote unquote, I'm gonna ask her, what is it exactly that you think I did, love? Not maybe reveal anything particularly specific in case it gets intercepted.
Is written EEEHHH question mark. Is that right?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, you can send off with the Raven.
Yes, I'm going to write it like that.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, let me reset the lighting on this thing. There we go. That's better. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna send that off. And send all of my send my love, whatever.
Yeah.
give it to Danny so he can yeet it on one of his crows.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's all.
Send it off. Danny, I need you to remind me about the rules of these crows that we said. Do you have a psychic bond with them, or are they just beings?
Okay. So I do have spells of dominate beasts and things like that, but for the principle of sending a letter, I'm saying, I just naturally, maybe I have a few pet crows or something.
I'm allowing. So they're non-magical, and they're just used. They're just
Cali of crows as such.
Yeah.
They're your delivery raven type things.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's perfect. Yeah. No. Okay. Cool. That solves my issue. Okay. You've all sort of tired yourself out with either writing, reading, or biking, and yeah. Are you all gonna go to sleep now?
Yeah, I feel. but
Yeah.
I think
Apart
Rust
from
would
Danny.
basically just curl up in an armchair by the fire in the lounge, in the kind of drawing room. Probably just fall asleep in an armchair.
Perfect. Alien's gonna go to sleep. I'm assuming you all are, even if you have said nothing.
I mean, I'm not going to go to sleep, but there is something I
He's
would
just
like
gonna
to
go.
Go ahead.
do. I want to find my good old friend Ross,
Yeah.
place 2 gold coins in front of him while he sleeps.
Oh, bless.
Rust is snoring
And-
very loudly in a
Wow,
chair
we're
in-
really feeling particularly good today, aren't we?
No, we're not.
No, it's not.
Oh
No,
no.
Danny,
Oh
Danny,
no.
you are feeling, as I said to Matt, is feeling.
There is
particularly
nothing good about what
You're
Danny has
feeling
just done.
particularly bad.
And I just I try and just sneak slightly away in a corner and just start making slight noises, just enough to try and wake him.
You've had quite a day, Russ. Roll me a
Oh, Rust Knuckles has been on a massive bike ride.
perception check, just in your sleep.
It's a 22.
Danny, roll me a performance check.
A performance. That would be a 1 modified.
Oh, 1 modified. Okay, cool. That's still very bad. You cannot wake him up at all. He is just.
It was a big
Right.
old bike ride, and I was singing very loudly the whole time.
Yeah. He doesn't
Okay.
want to hear your. He doesn't care about your bloody noises.
Rust just does that thing in the chair where Dan sits got and Rust just kind of.
Yeah. He can tell it's you doing the noises, so therefore he doesn't think you're in danger. So he's just going to keep going to sleep. Stay asleep.
I
In
will
the
wait
morning.
until. I will take my short trance thing again. 'cause
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Dan
Can you
trances.
remind me the rules of trance just quickly?
Rules of trance.
Glow sticks. Requires 3 glow sticks
What is it?
and some
What?
sick beats.
Features and traits. Here we go.
Big fish, little fish,
Facial-
carrying crow. Big fish, little fish, carrying crow.
Trance. You don't need to sleep, but meditate semi-consciously for 4 hours a day. While meditating, you can dream after a fashion such dreams are mental exercises that have become reflexive through years of practice. After resting in this way, you gain the same benefit that a human does from 8 hours of sleep.
Oh, honey, do some googling.
Can it not just be he goes into a state of
I like
hard
to do a
trance
cheeky little bit of meditation
and
now
he
and then.
just trances for 4 hours?
Yeah, just vibe.
Just
Just
literally,
vibes,
just-
dude.
in his head, he can just hear like.
That word semi-conscious.
Are we saying
The god of
yes,
sick beats.
semi-conscious?
Danny goes into a trance to talk to the god of EDM once a day.
Yes.
As long as he gets his 4 hours of trance in a day, he's fine.
I just want to add, to do it, I go into a closet and lock the closet door just for extra precaution.
If you're outside the closet, you can just see underneath the crack of the door, just lots of different coloured lights.
Damn it!
And at this point, I would like to come out of the closet.
You come out of the closet. Damn it!
Come out the closet.
Oh, congratulations, Danny!
Yeah, I'll pay you 25 quid and yeah. Okay. Perfect. I'm gonna rule it as you are. Yeah, you're in full. You are semi-conscious. Okay, I've got some rules in my head. Okay, Matt, you're closest to the door. Can you roll me a?
See if the music wakes me up.
Can you roll me a perception check, please?
It's another 22.
Okay, cool. No, you don't hear anything.
It's a silent disco.
Rihanna, can you roll me a perception check next?
Hang on.
You can just hear.
Yes, I can. Okay. Perception.
Why is there dry ice coming out the bottom of that cupboard?
11.
11. You don't hear anything. You're all fast asleep. Danny, you are semi-conscious. I will give you advantage on this perception check.
Ooh. This has just come out of the wash, so this is really off topic, but it just it smells really
natural
nice.
20 plus 6.
Oh,
A 6.
Nat 20, yeah. So
nice
26,
one.
the highest I could possibly get.
Big vibe.
Nat
Yeah.
20 chips.
No, I know. No. Nat 20 does not mean 6.
I know.
I'm just saying. I need to check some stats quickly.
Oh dear.
I mean, alternatively, I got 9, if that's better.
No. I gave you advantage.
Question.
We were. I stand by. If I gave you
Advantage
advantage,
doesn't mean advantage in this game.
I'm seriously questioning if I perceive something, there being nothing.
How many hit points do you have?
75. That's a very personal question. I'm going to be honest.
I need to roll some dice quickly. You briefly hear some movement outside your room.
Oh, someone's stealing Rust's
So
bike.
I need to roll some dice. That's from the base level, and now add some into this.
I knew I should have paid 1 gold piece for a bike lock.
Okay. This is where it gets interesting.
Well, at least it's getting interesting, to be fair. It would be really boring if I just nothing ever happened.
Are there stone walls?
What?
Are
You're
there
in a
stone walls?
closet. You've got
Yeah, I
wood
know.
on it.
Are there stone walls? So, like, if I was to... Am I hearing sound in the room that I'm inside? Or outside of the room?
Oh, just outside the closet.
Outside the closet?
Yeah, right outside the closet.
Uh,
1, 2, 3.
I literally
4,
just zoned out for like the past 3
8,
minutes. What's
9.
happened?
Dan's character is hearing sounds outside the closet.
And
Dan won't come out the closet. He's just
Dad,
standing.
just come out the closet. It's okay. This is a safe space.
It doesn't sound like a safe space. I'm gonna say that.
Murder won't come out the closet.
It's just his disappointed parents.
I need more to wait.
Oh,
It's just his father. I have no son.
It's just his like military dad.
Oh.
Either that or Rust
Okay.
started sleepwalking,
I have.
being chased by
plan.
2 giant cold pieces.
Yeah.
Nice.
Question. Do I get to take a turn before this damage occurs?
It's not damage.
Okay. Do I get to take a turn as my action?
You're probably going to get through this fine, I'll be honest. So that's... Oh, God. Why did I do this to myself? 13, 15, 22, 23, 28, 36, 38. 30. 45. 40. 45. Plus. Okay, what's your hit points?
Total, I have 5 temps, so 80.
80. Okay, you fall asleep. You fall asleep.
Okay.
You
So
stop.
I'm guessing I didn't get an action.
No, because they'd already prepped that before you even knew you were awake. So it was technically a surprise attack. But you have.
Fair enough.
Sneaky.
I'm going to need you all to now make wisdom saving.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh, fuck yeah. 19.
14.
What did you get, Danny? Sorry.
Oh, I assumed I was asleep, so I didn't have to.
Oh no, because you're all asleep. You make wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is it charmed?
No.
In which case, 14.
14. Okay, cool. You all awaken.
Oh,
Find your-
wait. I can't be magically put to sleep.
Oh. Well, then you're.
Ah!
Brain.
I was like, saving throw modifier against
Okay.
being charmed.
Okay.
And
I
magic
feel like
can't put you to
I feel like
sleep.
he forgot about it, so on this occasion it worked.
It is cut off. It's one of them things of it cuts off at and can't put ...
Okay. The being which casts sleep on you.
Mhm.
Hearing
Knocks
now
him
that
out.
you're not asleep.
Oh wow, smart Matt has entered the room.
No, this is Matt's starting to get a headache already.
Then
It's not
I'm
doing
gonna
anything.
say, okay.
Maybe.
What's your action then? They use their action to cast sleep. What's your action?
I cast Unseen Servant and tell it to jump through the nearest window. Mentally.
Unseen
Causing a
Servant.
loud smash. Unseen Servant, it's a
Where
cantrip.
can you put that?
Nice one.
Within
I think
30 feet? Something like that?
the servant springs into existence in an unoccupied space on the ground within range. So within
What?
60 foot.
Well, it's invisible, right?
Yeah.
But if, say, someone could see invisibility, you'll be able to see it.
Yes. So I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to... Presumably the door is within 60 feet.
I thought it'd
I'm
be a
gonna
massive cupboard.
Summon it to slam the door. The front door.
Slam the front door. Okay. Yeah, okay. It appears. Is that an action?
Yes.
I assume it is. What do you want to do now? So it appears, and then it will move on its next turn, right?
Once on each of your turns as a bonus action, you can mentally command the servant to move or interact. Bonus
Okay,
action will be interact.
How far is its movement?
15 foot.
Okay. Do you want to just slam the bedroom door?
I can summon it within 60.
Okay. So you want to
Summon
summon
it by the door
by the
and
front
then
door.
mentally
and then
tell it
throw
slam the
down.
door.
Okay. You can't see through its eyes or anything like that. can you?
No.
No. Okay. Cool. Yeah. You you get it and you tell it to slam the door. You prepare and you hear a swing and
Cool.
as it tries to close the door.
Something's in the way of the door.
Sounds like a Batman. if I
So
had
we
to
all
guess.
woke up as well, didn't we?
I mean, you have movement, but I think. I mean,
Has Russ noticed the 2 gold pieces on the table in front of him when he's woken up?
Russ, you're not awake.
Oh, okay. I think so. We all woke up. All right.
No. Just because Danny can't be put asleep.
But the scream should give them advantage.
You two, give me a wisdom saving because you all failed. You both failed your wisdom saving throw, I think. What did
James,
you
you
get?
might need to do that thing where you leave the Discord and come back because your mic's kind of weird. It has to me.
19
I
and
don't know if it
14,
had to everyone
wasn't
else.
I might be wrong.
Testing. One,
That's better.
two, yeah. Beautiful. Okay. 1914. Yeah, no, that's fine then. You awaken.
Oh, no, that was on the last one. If I'm not mistaken, Rihanna got 19, Matt got 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not high enough still.
Okay.
I'm just as lost as you are, Ian.
So,
yeah.
I'm lost here too, guys, and I'm awake. This is
You
terrible.
two are
Lovely.
asleep
Okay, good. That's about my level of understanding too.
I'm
Until-
napping.
until now, where you're about to wake up. As you awaken, you wake up in a room you don't recognize, with stone walls,
Nice. No, we shouldn't have stayed here. What did I say?
and in the center of this room, there is no door, no entrance. There's a thick layer of smoke at the bottom of the
Wow, that's
the
kind of
room.
bitch ass.
And in front of you
Sounds
is
like a
a
good one.
figure made of shadow.
Is this the one that took Kevin? Come on.
No, different shadowy.
Different
Okay.
I
shadow
like
figure.
shadowy.
Oh,
I've got a thing for shadowy figures apparently.
I was about to be like,
James walking
be a
down
little
an
more
alleyway
original,
like,
be a bit more
"Ooh."
creative.
A shadowy.
I'm like, hey, do you do stuff with shadowy figures?
Just like, don't turn on the lights.
Do
Are
you
you
wanna
a
go get a
shadow
do you want to
puppeteer?
go get a
Can
dimly
you,
lit
can you
coffee
turn
somewhere?
your body into shadow and then turn yourself into a giant crow or something?
Whoa.
Can you steal a half-assed boyfriend?
Maybe. Oh, I'm just gonna steal people's boyfriends as a shadowy figure.
Hmm.
Anyway, no, there's a shadowy figure in front of you.
Just a pair of ripped jeans and a white shirt on the floor.
Are we like all together in this room?
No,
Or-
no. So no, both of you are in
Individual
individual
rooms.
rooms with
Oh.
one
That
shadowy
look the
figure.
same, basically.
Yeah.
We're in our own shadow figure room.
I'd like to get straight to the point and ask, who are you and what do you want?
To make your life easier, we'll assume Rust has done the same.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So he's not very talkative, is what we're saying.
It's not
Hmm?
particularly talkative.
Okay.
You hit
Uh.
nothing apart from a slight breath.
Lovely.
Rust is going to go over and like, I've got one of Rust's weapons is a javelin. I'm not going to use it like aggressively. I'm just going to kind of gently prod because he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Okay.
I'm just going to walk up to it and just kind of gently poke it with the non-pointy bit of a javelin. You know, I'm just trying to basically see if it's genuinely there or if it's just, you know.
Okay. Actually, I tell you what, we'll
Roll
roll
for
initiative.
initiative.
We'll roll for initiative just because I know that Danny, we'll keep everyone in the loop of you're in different places, but you're a
Okay.
thing. So I'll roll for
Okay.
the two shadowy figures and then
I get
Whereas they're on the other side of that door.
I don't think I'm
and
going to
then
need it.
Presumably a shadowy figure or a man.
another shadowy figure maybe who just rolled in that 20.
Mayhaps.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
well, I rolled a...
Okay.
Well, so he goes first then, but I rolled a 22.
Am I
I'm not. I'm gonna not play that one because
also
Well, yeah,
rolling?
but surely a nat 20
know.
beats muddy 22.
maybe who knows? Do you want to go
I mean-
first or not?
James, am I also
Well,
rolling?
It's up to you.
Yeah, Everyone's
I'm-
rolling
Okay.
initiative, so
6. I'm not rolling well today.
That's a
I
9.
need to write not names because I realise at some point I'm going to look down and go, oh, it's this.
What's quite funny as well, because Rust got I get advantage on initiative rolls. One of my initiative rolls was a 3.
What did you get, Rihanna?
6.
6. Danny?
9.
Okay, first is you up because Russ got a surprise attack on Danny. No, Russ. Figure. The figure got a surprise attack on Danny. What are you going to do?
Yeah, so I want to just give it an exploratory poke.
It slightly moves, but it doesn't really.
I'm not trying to be aggressive at this stage. I don't, it doesn't seem to be immediately trying to hurt me. So
No. Okay. Is that what you want to do this turn?
Is there anything? I'm not magical or anything, so there's not really a lot else I can. Can I do anything? Yeah, there's not a lot. I mean, can I? Is there anything I can? Can I see any? Can I glean anything from it by like looking closely
Give
at it?
me Arcana check.
All right. That's an 8.
8. Okay, cool. You can sort of sense it's a shadowy figure that appears to be magical.
Okay.
Yeah,
Russ,
that's
I'll just-
about all we get.
I'll
Russ is
just-
not the brightest
This
spark.
isn't. Yeah, well, this is alien territory for him at the best of times. So
Okay. I think for the other.
he's maybe regretting life choices a little bit right now.
Okay.
Wondering if it was those
do we
berries he ate on
do-
the bike ride.
Okay. Next is going to be the figure in front of the closet. He's going to do his action.
Cool.
He's going to roll some dice.
Cool.
I think what's your AC?
$14.
14. Okay, cool. You feel something come through the door to the closet. It's not a big closet.
Ew.
When we say come through, do we mean
I
like
think a sword going through the door of the closet.
Nasty.
sword?
It's definitely a magician. He's trying to.
Take 10 damage.
This became winnable.
Next is your turn then.
Well, it's my go. Oh,
The sword's still in there. He's holds the sword and it's sort of like there, and it's just getting you. It's not like it's like nicking your side. Go ahead.
could I barge out of the door?
You can
Without-
try. Give
Would
me
that like damage me? Is what I'm saying.
you can move your body around the sword if you're not if you're not careful. It might
Wait.
hurt you more. They won't. It might just cut you up a bit. It's just something
I-
that I don't know about that's on your sheet.
No.
Ooh, magically, I can't be hit by a sword. Ooh.
Ooh, magical dodge, uncanny dodge. No.
I have trait of invincibility.
I have.
You see, I have this
Excuse-
ring.
I'm just
The
thinking.
ring of DM fuckery.
Hypothetical here. 20-mile-per-hour winds would blast open doors, right?
Yeah, probably.
Cool. I cast
if you-
warding.
Yeah?
I cast warding wind.
It's like you just turn around and fart really badly at the door.
No, I just basically become a tornado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you roll me? Okay. What does that do?
Murder
What-
Tasmania,
if you
murder
hit someone,
Tasmania.
they need to make a dexterity check or something like that.
A strong wind of 20 miles per hour blows around you in a 10-foot radius and moves with you, remaining centered on you. The wind lasts for the spell's duration, 10 minutes. The wind has the following effects. It deafens you and other creatures in its area. It extinguishes unprotected flames in its areas that are torch size or smaller. It hedges out vapor, gas, and fog that can be dispersed by strong wind. The area is difficult terrain for creatures other than you. The attack roll of ranged weapons have disadvantage if the attacks pass in or out of the wind. I'm assuming, would that mean though that it would like blast open the doors with 20 miles per hour wind? That's up to you. Like if it will, I'll cast it.
It's going around you. So just as it's opening, it's also then closing it at the same time. My point of view on that. I'll say it opens slightly. It's starting to open more, but something's holding it back.
Okay. That's an action. Is a bonus action pushing the door, interacting with an object?
I'll let you push the door because it's you know you I'll say if you don't use any of your movement, I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
An athletics check to push the door.
You've got to be athletic, you know. Where the fuck is athletic? Nat 20. I like this die.
Nat 20. What's your modifier?
0.
Okay, cool. You try to push the door, but it does not work. There's something.
Did you get a nat 20?
No, I didn't. But the modifiers, baby. I love
Yeah,
powerful
boy.
villains. They're great.
But nat 20.
This is the thing.
I love how people assume you roll a crit, which
with
means
that
whatever
money.
you want to
Everybody
do will
gets that
work.
No, I don't expect it to work, but I expect a good effect. Of like, oh, I don't know what a good effect would be.
What is a
to be
good
honest.
effect?
The door probably moved a bit.
You find.
Okay,
You find.
it's a double-doored closet. I don't manage to push one, but I push the other and fall out.
You try to push forward and you get pushed back. But you find a really nice coat in the closet. What do you want?
Is the closet itself
High
damaged
fashion.
in any way?
What?
Is the closet itself damaged in any way from the force?
There's a sword in the door.
From the winds, yeah, it's getting slightly damaged, but it's not like. But it's still a
Cool.
well-built closet.
The light will not
that's
sort
fine.
itself out.
Also,
Yeah.
it looks fine.
That's better.
Actually, that's something. I'll give you that. You find a coat, and that's the one clue I'll give you.
Cool. Do I land into the coat? In like
Narnia.
A cool, like, whoa.
We're going to
Right,
Narnia, guys.
Let him figure it out. Let him figure out that. Don't worry. We'll get it one day.
Oh,
I don't know what Matt said because I was too
I just
busy.
got excited.
Matt clearly noticed what's happening, and you haven't yet.
Oh, I
So
actually
anyway,
haven't. That was me just being thick. But if that is, that's quite funny.
Well,
I have no idea. But I'm
it's
keeping the coat. Is it a nice coat?
it is a lovely coat. It's very, very nice coat. Probably worth about 50 gold.
Oh,
Very, very fine coat.
Rust won't be selling that on your behalf.
Very.
Well, he will,
very,
but not for its full
I don't know.
market value.
Very like ornate and wealthy. Okay, next on the list it is Thalassa. You have a figure in front of you. What do you want to do?
Okay, I don't really want to do anything particularly malevolent yet. Ooh. Is it like it's not like approaching or anything, is it?
Not yet, but
Is
it's
it
not
just
its turn
there?
yet. It was just stood there. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
If you just want to
let
wait
me
out your
just-
turn, you can,
Hmm.
or hold an you can hold an action.
Hang on.
Hey guys, if you want, you can try and come up with what you're going to do before the turn.
I'm
That's-
thinking.
can you not
a
see?
lot,
Can you
Jake.
not
I'm
see my
sorry,
thought?
I'm so- I can't. I physically cannot
I know.
because
I'm
I
talking
can't
to the other
focus
guy.
on more than one
I
thing
am.
at a time.
I'm thinking. I'm literally going through
I'm
my character sheet
trying.
trying to figure out
Like-
something, and
Um,
realised
like
that I had
six
not.
plans.
Rust is not prepared
I
in any way for this kind of
would like-
situation.
Okay, I would like to try and Misty Step out of the room,
Interesting.
like through the wall.
Can I need to go
You're about to get splinched.
look up that.
You see, I have.
No,
a
Misty Step. It
hypothetical
has
idea
to
of
be
what's
somewhere you
going on.
you have to be able to see where you're teleporting to, don't you? In Misty Step.
Do you?
I'm pretty sure
Do
you do.
you?
That you can see, yeah.
Oh.
So you
So
can
you wouldn't be able to
teleport
teleport the other side of a wall unless there was like a window in it.
Hmm.
Man, I
in
really
there.
should have.
Give me an arcane
Yeah.
check. Arcana
And
check.
Arcana check. Okay.
What's your
One
modifier on
second,
that?
let me get there. +8,
Okay.
and I got a 22.
Okay, no, that's fine. No, you can't you can't do Mystic Step.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have no idea, dude. I'm gonna try and. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know what else to do.
I think you're evil.
I know I'm. I'm so bad at this. Okay, I wanna. All right. What's the most
That's-
evil spell that I have? This is what my personality is. It's just. Oh, I don't want to be evil.
I'm gonna say this: you can't really be evil against an ominous presence without trying to kill
Yeah.
it, which will probably kill you. Like, destroy the
Anyway,
room,
I'm
sure.
gonna cast. Agnazar's Scorcher at the 4th level.
Perfect. Roll. What is that? What do I do?
You just do it.
Yeah, but what? Okay, no, but there is something else that I need to do. Whether is there a con save or a dex save?
Yeah, there is. Hang on. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay,
Zero,
what's the AC on
real
that?
quick.
16.
16.
And then they take 3d8 fire damage on a failed.
3d8. Can you roll me the damage, please?
What, 3d8 or full damage?
What? 3d8. Yeah,
3d8
whatever
or
the.
full damage. Did they fail the saving throw or not?
No, roll,
You roll
yeah,
all and then half it.
all and then
Oh,
you
okay.
half it
Got ya.
rather than. So if they save it, they do half.
Wow, I'm bad at maths. Right. There we go. 14
14.
is
Got it.
the half.
Oh, so then 28 is the full.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really notice yet whether it's hit or not, but I'll
Nice.
get back to you.
I'm definitely dead.
But the figure is going to be moved. The figure does move closer to you. After you do this attack, the figure moves closer to you and starts. It is almost right at your face, but does not attack yet. Just slightly checking you out and making sure you're like figuring out what you're about, and sort of pokes you a bit. Can you next is the other figure? Can you Rust make me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. Is this just to double check, because this is something I've not had to do, because I get advantage on dex saving throws that I can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. So
Yeah, no, dex save. They have advantage on it.
okay, cool. So that is 16.
Yeah, take 14 damage.
14. Ouch, kabibble.
Next is going to be the figure outside your door, Mr. Closet Man. He is going to. He is going to. Wait, actually, does this work? I need to check some rules. Got so many things which I would love to use. You know, I'm going to go to character sheets. I think would be easier. Sorry. Sadly, I can't figure out what I'm going to do before because I'm doing what you're doing.
Oh, I just realised, James, you didn't roll for Valiant.
I'm keeping an eye on what he's doing. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, he went to sleep, so and he didn't get the wisdom saving for us. Don't worry. Let's face it, this would be already long enough if Thalia
I
was
just
here.
want to check on my comrades, you know.
Well, you decided to go in separate rooms, so you don't know what's happening with your comrade.
Yeah, that's because I don't trust my comrades. But they're good cannon fodder.
Could you not trust this?
I went on a nice bike ride. It was all going so
I
nicely.
know. I
know.
wrote a cute letter to my wife.
I'll be honest, I was really debating whether or not to try and put a stick in your front wheel.
You're an asshole.
Yeah. But that's the
I think
point of
that's
being
the
an evil
point.
character.
I think that is
yeah.
the point. Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna go on a nice bike ride. I'm like, I either punch him in the face when he passes, or
It's
put
just
a
because
stick
it was
in
because you said it was a
What
nice
do I
posh
do?
house, so I immediately wanted to make
Just
Leda
knock him
Hosen
out
out of
and
the
toss him in a
drapes.
bedroom.
Oh, man, I really wanted to kill you when we first met you. Like before I knew it was you, I was
Now
like,
you just
I'm
now
gonna
you
kill
just want to
whoever the
bully me.
fuck I meet. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, this
It's
guy's an
much
idiot.
more
This is gonna
fun
be
that way.
fun.
Can you make me a charisma saving throw?
My charisma, man. What do you mean by
Dan's
that?
character's just
18.
like suck it, nerd.
18? Yeah, no, you make the save.
That's with a -1.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's an action, and then so just as a bonus action.
If they move, difficult to make.
Yeah, no, they aren't moving.
Cool.
Bonus action.
Oh,
Jacob.
Wild.
Hey, perfect.
Andy.
Help.
Sorry.
Good evening.
Good evening.
good
Hello
evening.
there.
Jacob,
You owe me
we've
2
already-
gold.
Jacob, we've already- Jacob, you've gained 3 gold, by the way.
Play
2 of which
gold.
is mine.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
They were
I'm
experimenting
glad to
with
know the
Rust.
event is going well.
It's not.
Oh, okay. I was being sarcastic, but all right.
We've
Next
been attacked
thing
by
is going to
Shadow
be
Man.
Shadow Man.
Murder. You are in a closet trying to figure your own way out of it. I will catch you up on where you are in a bit, Falian.
I cast Discordia as a bonus action. Is it a bonus action? You know
Discordia?
Discordia?
I don't know.
Is that
I
just where
don't know.
you open a web conference with several people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. The thing that I didn't do.
Yeah, you hear a do.
Oh yeah, well Rust doesn't have that though, does he? Rust doesn't have
I'd
Discord.
like to.
I can send it to. It's a group message.
I think you need to invite me to the Discordia server.
You hear a
Does Rust hear that?
In fact, I'm gonna message you. Yeah. So sorry, I'm just trying to because there's bits people need to know and people don't need to know. Yeah.
You're gonna message me
Because
on
if Rust hears
I'm
that,
gonna
he's not
message you
going to have
on
a clue what it
Discordia.
is.
Zoomith.
I'm gonna message you on Discordia.
Like Rust is not going to pick that up because he's got no idea what that is.
Oh, poor boy.
Rust is just going to assume he's got tinnitus.
Rust
No,
knows
you
nothing.
guys. Russ does not hear it, even
No.
though he did.
Rust is not on the Discordia server.
Russ has been added by. He was added by Fratello just before.
Oh my god, has he been sent an invite?
He has been sent an invite to the Discordia server, and yeah. You
Doesn't know how to
you
answer
murder
it, though.
hero and no one answers.
I have a question. Does Fortello hear the call because he went off adventuring? And I don't know if there's a limited range. I can't remember.
I think he's asleep.
Oh.
He set his Discordia to do not disturb.
Probably.
Wait, you're telling me that's what Fratello's up to at the moment? He's just asleep.
Fratello's gone off to search for this strange being, which
Oh, okay. Right.
he seems to have not found.
Think we've found, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe you have. Maybe you have.
Well,
Next is
that was just for Bonus
Bonus
action?
action.
Okay,
Yeah,
I don't know how Discordia works. So it's okay.
Oh
Cool.
wait, but what spell is message? Message.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
Message
find
is
it.
basically
we
you can
haven't
telepathically
established.
send
Yeah, no, but
someone.
is it an action or a bonus action? Is going to be my
That spell.
I think it's an action.
one action. Yeah, so that's your action. I'm gonna say, unless you don't want to do that as an action, but you've already
I
learned.
will definitely not do that as an action.
No, you've already said you're gonna do that as an action.
But we never said it was an action.
I never said it wasn't an action.
And
either.
I did say as a bonus action and
I'll
did this
allow
hand
it this
gesture.
one time, but it's an action from now on.
Okay, cool.
Allowing it because
Um,
what I said previously.
right. I'm really hoping. Do I rely on other people? Am I that guy? Fuck no. I cast Frostbite.
What's that? Because you have to see your target because you are behind.
No,
it.
I have to touch them. And I have a question.
Go ahead.
If I touch the sword that's poking through, like on the side of it, the flat side, obviously, would that affect anyone holding it, including the door that it's jammed in?
I would say that affects the door. Yeah, sure.
Cool. And if someone was holding it, would it affect them?
Yeah.
Cool. I will try that.
Roll attack. Wait. What is frostbite? It's an attack. roll, yeah?
It's a spell that's a cantrip. It's a 14 Constitution saving throw for 3d6.
Constitution saving throw. He makes it.
Come on, door.
Of the door makes a Constitution saving throw. I'm going to ignore that. The door doesn't make a Constitution saving throw. You managed to freeze the door slightly.
It should also take 11 damage.
The door seems weaker now. It seems very weak.
God damn.
Almost froze.
Is there anything on
I've
Doesn't
actually
say if it
decided what I'm
passes.
going to do.
Okay. So the door is now weak and
Valiant.
continually battered by wind.
Or maybe on your next turn it might break automatically, but you know.
Cool.
Valiant, on your can you roll me initiative just so I know where you are? And then on the next round I'll get you in.
I am he who they call Thalion.
Perfect.
5.
5. Perfect. Stick you right there. Okay, perfect. Next it's your turn, Thalassa. The
Oh,
figure
shit.
in front of you is just prodding you.
He's
going up
just
to you and prodding.
poking me.
Yeah.
He's
Where's
just
Russ
poking
go?
me.
I feel like I haven't been for ages.
Rude.
We have
You
had
went
a lot of
first.
big things happen.
Okay. I feel kind of bad that he's not really doing anything.
I
He's
think
just
I
like,
have missed you out.
I was going to say, surely I should have gone before my thing attacked me.
Yeah, so you've had the attack, and no, because the attack came before you, so you now have your go.
I was going to say, because, yeah, this is Rihanna's
Sorry,
second go,
we're
and I've
gonna
only had one.
Skip out. We're going to go back. Sorry.
no worries.
My fault.
Sorry, I just suddenly thought, I'm sure.
No, you're perfectly right. Go ahead. What do you want to do?
It's very quick. I would like to, because he's now attacked me, I would like to rage and twat it with a great axe.
Perfect. Roll
Because he's officially declared war now. I don't have to try and be nice anymore. You know rage better than I do. Does that give? It gives me something, doesn't it?
Plus
Advantage.
2 damage, I believe.
Oh, I get plus 3 damage and advantage on my
On
roll?
strength checks.
strength checks and saving throws.
If you do
Okay.
reckless attack, you can get advantage.
Right. Okay. So it's
because
just
they have advantage on you.
so it's a normal hit. Although I get plus 10 on the hit DC for the great axe anyway. Which is 15.
15. Okay. Cool. You go and you hit into the shadowy figure. You don't know if damage has been done.
Would you like me to roll damage just in case it has or not?
Roll me damage and tell me what it is.
Barely worth rolling. 10.
Okay, cool.
How I managed to roll
No,
such.
Wait, you've got a plus 10. You should have more than 10 unless you've got a minus 1 dice.
I've got so my damage with my great axe is 1d12 plus 5. I rolled a 2, which gives me 7 plus my
Okay.
3 for rage, which was 10.
Okay.
I do get a second attack because of a thing I have.
Yeah, you've got. I mean, barbarians get.
I have extra attack. Yeah. So, can I swing at him again?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll to. Yeah. Roll
It's
to
a
hit
20,
again.
27 to hit.
Yeah. Okay, you hit with that one. Roll the damage.
Same shitty damage again.
How much?
10.
10. Cool. Is that all? End of your turn?
Yeah, not a lot else I can do.
So Thalassa, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna. Where did my Google Chrome go? There we go. I'm gonna cast. Acid Splash, and see if that does.
Does it need?
anything.
What is that? What needs to happen for that?
Dex 16 saving throw.
Okay, cool, perfect. Roll
Do you want me
damage.
to tell you damage?
Yeah.
12.
12, got it. Perfect. Is that all? What do you want to do? Anything? So you spray the acid over this shadowy figure. He just doesn't move.
Nice. What else can I do? I feel like I can do something. Do I have bonus actions? I think I do.
You should. I mean, it depends on what your actions are.
No, I don't. No,
No.
I don't.
Wizards aren't
Interesting.
great for bonus action, but you do have very powerful spells. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there then. In that case.
perfect. Fanny, we'll get to at the start of the next thing. I just want to get this one done. Okay. Thalassa, what is your AC? Please go roll to attack.
11.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
Hits with that one. The other one, take 10 damage on the first one and 10 damage on the second attack.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Wow, I'm very dead.
Can you how much HP do you have?
50.
Bloody hell.
I've just suddenly got a feeling I think I know what needs to happen.
Can you make
I
a
think I know what needs to
dexterity saving throw, Russ?
Me? Dex saving throw, yeah, I get advantage on that, obviously.
Yeah.
That is a nat 20. 23 with mods.
Take 12 damage.
I think I know what needs to happen, so I've
Question,
got something
aren't you
radical I want
raging?
to try.
Take half damage.
Only if
Depending on the damage. I don't know.
it's only physical damage, unless you've got something which tells me otherwise. And
I assumed it was physical.
it's it's a spell attack. The one that
Okay.
because it's a dexterity saving throw, so it'll be a spell attack. Let me have a look on your character sheet, Matt, because I know that.
On mine?
Yeah, because I just want to check whether you do have something that will half damage on a spell.
Not that I'm aware of.
It'll be features and traits. You do. Okay, cool, perfect. Thalion, you find yourself after you find yourself in this awakening in this room, which is a stone wall room with a single black figure in front of you. And yeah, that is what do you want to do?
I'd like to talk to him.
What would you like to say?
Well, I'm a bit confused,
So
considering
what I said, what we spoke about already, has happened.
Yeah, no, I know that. It's just I'm getting into the swing of the character, you know. He's bright, but at the same time, but no, I think we're just gonna go for the straightforward. Who are you? Where am I?
You get nothing.
Respectable.
It's just a figure made
Respectable,
from
but
physical shadow. And that we'll say that's your turn. Next,
Okay.
it's going to be we're going back to a normal order. So Rust, it is your turn.
Okay. Now, this might be a mad idea and it might be completely bollocks, but I would like to, for the time being, focus my attention on repeatedly headbutting one of the walls to knock Rust out. Rust basically wants to try and knock himself unconscious.
Okay, go and do it. Yeah, you go do
So
that.
I'm basically gonna rage at a wall.
Roll me your 2 attacks on the wall with your head. So it'll be your unarmed attack, whatever that bonus is.
Unarmed strike, yeah. Still a +10 on that. So basically, do I just need to beat my own AC?
Yeah. I'll allow. Oh yeah, we'll say that. We'll say you can do that.
Okay, so that's a nat 20.
Which is a brutal critical as well.
Yeah. Which means I get to add, 2 more? I basically get to roll the damage 3 times, don't I, on a brutal critical?
Yeah.
Nice. That's a nat 20 and a 28.
Yeah. Cool. Perfect.
So what's that? 4 on the damage, basically. Because 3 for one and 1 for the other.
Yeah.
So I guess if I exceed my hit points, I knock myself out.
I'll say if you manage, because you're trying to knock yourself out, I'll say if you manage to get half of your hit point.
Okay, so that's
Allow
6 plus 6. Oh, it's always 6 bludgeoning. It's always 6.
Yeah, I know,
so
that's why.
4 times 6 is what, 24?
Yes.
I've got 36 hit points left.
Okay, cool, perfect. Next, you're a hard man to knock out. Next is going to be the figure outside your door.
Well, no, that was over half of what I've got left. I've now got 12 left.
Oh.
I had 36 hit points left. I've just done 24 damage.
What's your total hit points?
Oh, my total.
Yeah.
So is he?
Total hit points.
Is he knocked out now?
Yeah, you're knocked out. You're
James
knocked out. And as you knock out, you suddenly awaken, seeing rat men surrounding you, and then you see the 2 gold coins in front of you, and you freeze.
I was going to say, do I see the 2 gold coins?
Oh, I love you guys. You guys are fast to each other.
Any damage? The other question I have very quickly: damage I took in that kind of weird realm.
You retain all of your health points.
So that damage was fake,
that
essentially.
Damage was not real.
So so I'm back to 62.
Good to know.
I never said you can't die in that realm.
Yeah.
So let's not.
Yay! The idiot figured it out.
What are you going? Murder. What are you going to do?
Bearing in mind, you can't metagame
Yeah,
this.
sorry. So the figure suddenly stops. And there's silence apart from the deafening wind, which is already creating silence for you because you can't hear anything. Go ahead.
The figure has just stopped.
There's no longer any movement from outside.
Okay. Where is everyone sleeping, or where was everyone sleeping?
It's in like the upstairs. Each corner has a room. But you're in the closet of your room. Next to yours, next to you on yours on the 2 walls. The back of the closet seemingly goes into.
Okay, so everyone is upstairs except Matt, who was by the door.
Downstairs.
I'm like downstairs in the lounge by the fire.
The behind your behind you is behind the closet, sort of that wall that's the closet's backed up onto, is Thalassa's room.
Okay.
And in the other wall, there's not an outside wall, is Talian's room. Talian's room.
What is the distance between the door and Matt?
Between the closet door,
No, the front door.
the front door, probably about 10 foot.
Okay. I use my unseen servant in my bonus action and tell it to go and take the gold coins and try and wake up Matt.
Your unseen servant's invisible, right?
Yep.
Cool, perfect. Your unseen servant picks up the 2 gold coins, but because it has no thingy, so it just looks like the 2 gold coins are now floating in front of Matt's face, and he's trying to shake Matt alive, but Matt's still seeing the 2 gold coins that are floating. in his
He's still
head.
just completely. He hasn't even noticed the
And
rat man.
throw
He's
the
not very
coins.
well.
Take
That
them. and-
was your unseen servant's thing. What do you want to do?
Cool.
You-
Cool. I now.
You got what he wants
The,
to do.
the one outside the door has stopped, yeah?
You can't. There's no. Seems to be no movement from that inside.
floating gold
outside the
piece.
thing. But the door is about to blow open. So
Okay. The door was flapping, yes?
yeah, it's like
Can I like see who's on the other side of the door?
a shadowy figure.
Ooh.
I open the door because it's no longer
Open
being
the
stopped.
door. There is a shadowy figure standing in front of you. There are no more rat men. You could hear the rat men before, but there are now no rat men in this. You could see where the rat men have been in this room, but there are no rat men in this room.
I say to the figure. The figure tried to stab me, yes?
You just know that a sword went through the door.
Cool.
We're getting towards the end of your turn, mate. 6 seconds it ain't long.
Does it look like the figure is going to attack me? Is my question.
No.
Cool. I respect power. I'm assuming it was the one that put me to sleep, so I turn and just leave.
Okay, you
I'm
Give
gonna
it a
start
nod as you
with
walk past
shadowy
it.
figure.
start to go. You start to go, but you don't because you've done a lot. You talk to her and
Cool.
stuff. So I'll say 6 seconds ain't that long. Okay,
All right, and then just start to.
Thalassa, your turn. The figure has
Okay.
stopped poking you now. Well, it hit you twice, and then
Okay.
and
Right.
now it's your turn.
Right. I think I vaguely know what's going on now.
But does your character?
Right. So
Yeah, but does your character know? To be fair.
You don't know what Russ
Yeah.
did in his dream world.
well, I mean, I don't know. She's probably smarter than me.
I was going to say, Rust is the idiot of the group, and he worked it
Roll
out.
me an
so-
intelligence check. A straight intelligence
Hang on one
check.
sec.
If you
Yeah,
want to.
I will do that in
Yeah,
1 second.
Rust and his -2 intelligence and -1 wisdom worked out that he just needed to knock himself out.
Come on.
That, and in my head canon, that's basically what Rust would just resort to no matter what. If he didn't know what to do,
Intelligence.
he'd just knock himself out.
Oh, 23. Jesus.
Yeah, you figured it out. You figured out that you're in some sort of dreamscape because you can't do
Yeah.
any damage to
Um,
it. It's like it feels like you're waiting on someone else to do damage before you're
Yeah.
actually able to do damage. There seems to be an obvious break between like you actually doing
Wow,
damage.
meta. Yeah. Okay, well, in that case, I want to skip my attack, and I'm also going to try and go back to sleep. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about doing that.
Give me a roll of some kind. Just roll a d20.
Just going to lie
for me.
down
A
and
roll
just
of some kind.
accept dream death.
What's a roll of some kind?
Just roll
Just a
a
D20.
dice, d20, because there is no like.
Roll
What
the
would you call
D20.
to to sleep?
Yeah, I
Survival?
have no
I don't
idea.
know.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah, maybe add your wisdom modifier. Straight wisdom.
Okay, right, I'll just do wisdom. 16.
16. You don't go to sleep.
Mhm.
You try, but you're like tossing and turning, and as you see
Okay.
the figure,
I'll have to
the
knock
black
myself
figure in
out.
front of you, starts to move, and then starts banging its head against the wall. The figure in front of
Yeah.
you,
Okay, I'm with you.
lays down on and is like seemingly like really, really tense for some reason, but trying to just really get to sleep. And yes, Thalion,
Very good.
what are you going to do? You are in this room, is with a figure that is just not seem to be moving or anything like that. What do you want to do? No, actually, the figure you see, Thalion, just moves slightly to a stone wall. He's like going just slightly to a stone.
Stone wall.
Yeah.
How big is this room?
Probably about 15 by 15 feet.
All right. I think I'll ask him another question. Trying to come up with the right one. Well, do you have any idea where we are? Do you know your own name?
You hear no answer from the figure.
No answer. I'd like to cast Shocking Grasp on myself and hold out my hand as if I'm going to shake his hand.
Brilliant. Okay, good. What's shocking? It's a spell attack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a cantrip, I think.
Yeah.
Shocking
Okay.
grasp
Perfect.
is good.
Roll me an attack on that and see what you get.
Is it basically
Sure.
the D&D equivalent of one of those hand buzzers?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
You're going to prank him.
That's a 26.
26. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Russ, give me some rolls. Russ, roll damage on your just like roll to hit. I mean, sorry, on your try and knock yourself out again. Trying to get to 0 hit points this time. Oh wait, no.
I thought I'd already done it. Rust
you-
is
what-
broken.
just-
Russ, I'm currently broken in a chair.
Awakened in front of you.
There's two
gold
floating
points.
gold pieces. Rust is
floating.
well and truly blue screened.
Yeah.
Little piece.
The rat men all start to leave the house.
I don't. Rust. I'm going
I-
to point out. Rust isn't even aware the Ratmen are there because right now there are 2 gold pieces floating in front of him. He has blue screened.
Perfect.
There is.
He's
He
gonna-
literally
I'll give you some.
nothing
What is
in
your
his world
passive
exists outside of these 2 gold
Russ,
pieces
what is
right
your
now.
passive
One
perception?
gold piece. One gold piece. One gold piece. One gold piece.
Passive perception. I don't. Where is that? Passive perception. 14.
Okay, no, you don't see anything.
When there is more than 1 gold piece within Russ's field of view, literally nothing. It's you know in Rango where the girl just goes. That is basically what happens until until there is only 1 gold piece in view.
Okay, well, I mean, give me an intelligence roll, Russ, to try and get out of it. I'll give you a chance to get out of, like, to try and like turn your head just slightly, or maybe I don't know.
Close
To
one
try,
eye.
maybe. What did you get?
Intelligent. What do you want? A saving throw or just a straight intelligence?
No, just normal intelligence. Yeah.
Normal intelligence. I mean, I got 17.
Yeah, it's not enough for your.
No, I mean, it's fair enough.
incredible
Like I
score.
say, this is how you break a Rust.
Brilliant. Next is gonna be that guy. Danny, you see the figure in front of you. Just step forward and he you know holds out his hand and goes to shake your hand.
I don't trust it, so I'm just gonna keep leaving. That like.
If you wanna
I
go
don't
down
even
and
trust
grab one of
Rustin.
these
He's been
gold
here
pieces,
like 2
that'd be
days.
useful.
Okay. I will quickly give you this, Valiant. Did you want to attack if he? So the shadowy figure starts to move away from you even further. Do you want to try and grab him with a shocking grasp?
No, I think I'd just like to act a little bit awkward, a little bit sadly.
You're like, okay,
Yeah, you just went to.
just sort of like no, my hand's like still outstretched.
Like you've just been left
as
hanging
he,
for
like,
a high
backs away.
five.
I just sort of like to slightly move towards him.
Okay, the shadowy figure slightly moves towards you as you walk away. Okay, next is your turn, Murder. What are you going to do? So you moved away.
I'll continue moving. As I get to the door, I will cast Pass Without Trace.
Yeah,
What
does that do?
It gives me a +10 on stealth.
Basically,
I can still be found by magic.
It surrounds
but
him
I'm-
in mist
Yeah,
that he can see
basically,
out of, but you can't see into. And
I have
adds a
21
+10.
stealth. I'm going into stealth. Do you want me to roll?
Roll. I mean, yeah, roll. Yeah.
Cool.
But it works on anyone else near him as well.
Only if I want them to.
Yeah.
35. How's that?
they rolled a nat one. You, all the rat men can't see you at all. So you are like on the landing. The rat men are down the stairs. There is another dark figure, but he seems to be more cloaked than made of shadow.
Okay.
And he is leaving currently.
Can I see anybody else? Such as
you can see Matt, who is currently incredibly just like you can and then you can see the doorway to Thalian's room and to Thalas's room.
Okay. Bonus action time. I tell my unseen servant to throw the gold coins.
At where?
I tell them to throw it at the open door. The door's open now, yes.
Yeah.
Throw one gold coin out the door.
Okay. Let's make a roll for it. Yeah, no, it throws it directly out the door. Yeah, it throws it directly out the door into like into a chest full of gold pieces. Which the chest front closes, closing off that. He
Ross
rolled
suddenly
that
just
way,
goes,
right?
a gold piece.
Yeah, so there's only one gold piece. Russ, you are now able to do stuff on your next turn. Murder, what do you want to do now? You've had your movement, you've had your bonus action. What's your action?
I saw just the faintest whiff of evil go across Danny's face right there, and I got a bit scared.
Well, I'm done.
You're done. Okay.
Yeah, his
cool.
action was
my
his
bonus
action was
the
your bonus action was the
casting.
coin. His action was
Yeah.
the pass without trace.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, no. Thalassa, your turn.
That really threw me.
Okay, right. I've decided that I'm gonna take a cheeky little risk it for a biscuit and attempt to induce on myself a frostbite induced comatose state in order to get
Cryogenically freeze yourself.
Well,
Exactly,
you're not
exactly.
way. What is frostbite? Is it a constitution or is it a dexterity?
I was gonna use Ray of Frost
Okay.
cantrip.
Is that what is it? Is it spell attack? What does it have next to it? A plus something?
It's +8 hit DC.
Okay, so you're definitely going to hit with it. So roll damage for
Yeah.
me.
12.
12. Okay. You take 12 points of frost damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
am I napping yet?
How many hit points are you at now?
Hang on. 18.
18. Okay, get down to 10, and I'll let you fall asleep.
Okay.
Next, it's your turn, Falion. You, Falion, see the figure in front of you walk straight through one of the walls, and as the wall walks through the walls, the wall opens into a doorway, which is now open.
That's it. I've become quite inclined with my little stone wall thing room.
He's been
It's quite
institutionalized.
cozy
He
when you
can't
look
live
at
on
it.
the outside
I've been
anymore.
institutionalized.
Yes, this room in a nudist town mansion. Rather homely.
The
I
stone
thought
walls
it
are
was.
not,
I was quite cozy.
not the same walls of the mansion in the nudist town.
Honestly, I was just shocked to see a guy in actual clothes.
Oh,
The
actually,
shadowy people are
James,
not
I have
clothed.
James. Before we continue, I have 2 questions. Okay, I promise they're not going to take long. One, since Rust is French, is France canonically a part of this D&D world?
I never said Russ French.
He just has a French accent. That could be an accent of another region in this world.
I need to roll some dice for this. What's your second question?
Magnifique, Contré.
Okay.
If you're about to assume
Okay.
because he's French, he's also a nudist, I'm
Cool.
going to be very offended.
Make me a history roll. But no, it's not your turn. You can make when we're not doing that. What's your second question? Does it involve you making another roll?
I was just asking, dude. My other question is, how come Danny's found a coat in a nudist colony?
That was my
yeah.
question too.
Yeah, but you didn't
Quite suspicious.
do anything.
It's
with
probably
that.
been in that cupboard
I'm
for
taking
ages.
I also want to
In
clarify. I'm
this
taking the coat
house.
with me because it's.
Yeah,
bad.
no, you didn't investigate the closet.
No, I'm just going to
No.
take like.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
I mean,
No.
nudist colonies do have winter as well. You know,
I'm going to
practical
investigate
reasons they have
this
to
So
wear
we
coats.
already established that no matter how cold, they just like more fires
Yeah.
in the earlier session.
Yeah,
And they don't
when
judge.
it's winter, they change their name to Just Coat Colony.
You guys.
The coat's got a hole cut out where the arse is.
I put in the work, and yeah. Anyway, next is your so Falion, are you gonna go? So the door's open. What are you gonna do? You gonna stay?
I'd like to cautiously step into the archway that's just opened up. Okay.
I'll go. Yeah, you enter through that archway, and you find yourself in the throne room of the Dark Lord. It seems to be some sort of. You've noticed now that it seems to be some sort of dream sequence. You see a bunch of people arguing about something, and there's sort of smoking layer of ash in front of the throne of the Dark Lord. The people arguing are Barnaby the Brave, or the Butcher, or whatever his name is.
Barnaby the Butcher, Portescue the Third.
Murder.
Eve.
This seems to just be a dream sequence from when the Dark Lord died. But what you can see is what's glowing is a bottle, and there seems to be a bottle on the drinks cabinet which is glowing blue, and yeah. There seems, and the people in this room don't seem to notice you. Like, you know, Harry Potter. You know, in the scenes where he's like in people's memories. This is basically.
I think, knowing Falion, I think he'd like to do some investigating as to what exactly is going on here.
Let me investigate, and then that'll be the end of your turn.
No problem. I think I'd just like to go to the nearest person I can see, and maybe just over their eyes.
Yeah.
See how they react.
Nearest person's probably Fratello, who's just entered this room. Yeah, he does not seem to notice you at all. He sort of. Roll me investigate.
Sorry.
What
I'm
did
really
you get?
enjoying how Jacob's camera is making his face look like a white blob.
It's because he's in an ethereal
quite
dream
like it.
state at the moment.
What did you get,
Yeah.
Jacob?
Great look for you.
11. Sorry, James.
You
I think my
probably
camera's going on.
you don't think you can be seen. This seems to be somewhat something that someone is showing you. I will move on. We'll investigate that further next time. Next is going to be the two figures in which are both of you guys. So not much is going to happen there. Rust, it's your turn. You have now got movement and freedom as a hooded black figure is about to leave this.
So the rat men all left as well. Did you
The
say?
rat men are coming out, so there's still a lot of rat men around you, but the hooded black figure is just walking out, and they're about to follow.
I'm having to make a decision of whether or not I think Rust might have a thing against Ratmen. Obviously, after they destroyed
I would
his.
say so.
I think
would
I
say
can't imagine Rust and Ratmen are going to be particularly fond of each other.
No, I mean you can attack.
But at the same time, I think Rust kind of obviously figured out the whole dream thing. And at the same, I'm having to weigh up the. Do I
Roll
want to
me an
go and?
intelligence check.
Well, he figured that out while he was in there because he knocked himself out.
Yeah, but I also never made you roll an intelligence check.
All right, well, that's a
Because
3
you probably
minus 2, so that's a 1.
Okay. You think that for something, the Ratmen probably have something to do with this.
Do I want? I'm basically. Do I
But-
want to
but
go
you're
and
not
try and wake
entirely
the others
sure.
up?
You're not entirely sure if this is still a dream.
Okay. Okay. How many Ratmen are there?
Probably about 20 in front of you.
No. I mean, he's an idiot, but he's not that stupid. He was a soldier. He knows when he's beat. He's not as reckless as Barnaby. I'm going to. Can I just try and? I'd like to just try and because his Thalasser, is she asleep upstairs?
Last time you remember, yeah.
Have I got enough in my movement to basically just try and leg it upstairs to her and
You
wake
have
up?
to
Try.
get through the Ratmen.
Oh, I thought they were basically on their way out. So I
No,
could just
so
kind of...
you're. I mean, you could probably sneak around them. I would say if you dashed, you could probably get to her, or at least get to a door, and then go from there.
Because I can also use feline agility to double my speed.
Oh yeah, well then you've got 120 feet worth of movement then.
80.
Not
I've got 80.
160 feet. Yeah.
80.
Yeah, no,
so,
you
well,
can
yeah,
get
so
that,
dash can... Yeah, so basically, I just want to leg it as quickly as I can to Thalassa's room. And basically,
you
can I
leg
shake her
Thalassa's
awake?
Open the door. It's open, and you can try and shake her to wake her up.
Yeah, I just want to try and wake
You'll
her
have
up.
to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Shake her, slap her about a bit, just so she wakes up. So 16.
No, Thalassa needs to make a wisdom
Oh.
saving throw. Make it with advantage.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I'm literally going like...
Imagine having to do things.
It must
Wait,
be-
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
5.
5.
Oh wait, no, I have a modifier 11. I have a modifier 11.
Did you do with that with advantage?
Do I have advantage?
You did. I did say.
Oh.
DM has given you advantage. Don't turn down advantage.
Oh no, it's still 11.
Still 11. Oh god, you're rolling bad. You do not wake
Yes, I
up.
am.
She's just magically been sort of staying asleep, unable to disconnect.
Nice.
Next is going to be that figure who's just going to walk out. He's gone. Next is murder. What are you going to do?
Surely we're kind of out of combat now.
We are. But I don't know what murder wants to do.
Oh, I'm very tempted to try and fight the ominous being. Can I see a creature near, like, at the door or out of a window, like
Yeah,
a crow?
the
Or...
being is just outside the
No,
door.
a random creature.
Yeah, you can see a rat man outside a window. The rat men army is currently in the street.
Let's go for not a rat man. Is there any other creature, like animal? You know?
I mean, you can probably see. I mean, it's late. It's still nighttime. You can probably see. Roll me perception check.
22.
You can see a bird.
Cool. I cast Dominate Beast.
Yeah.
It has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 14. Otherwise, it's charmed and I get a telepathic link within
It
60
does not make a wisdom saving throw.
I use my telepathic link and I believe I can see. Issue commands while you're conscious. I command it to. Can I see through it? I assumed I could see through its eyes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a real bitch. Telepathic link, we're saying yes?
Yeah.
I'm scanning through it.
That's a difficult one because I know that the warlock one tells you can see through its eyes,
Oh,
right?
I can use my action to take total and precise control, but I believe it's an action to cast. So
Let me have a look. What's it called?
Dominate Beast. I'm assuming I could, in my next action, use it to follow them. Oh, but I can use my bonus action to tell it follow them. Then, whilst it's within 60 feet, I can. Oh. I'll just get it to follow them for the time being.
I'm going to say you can't see through its eyes.
No.
No, I'm saying you have a telepathic link. So if you wanted it to follow them, it'll be able to tell you the general direction they're going in. But that would be it.
Okay. I'm disappointed, but I can roll with that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thalassa, frostbiting again.
Okay, I'm going to actually do something slightly less detrimental since I'm, close to death. I'm going to attempt to magic missile myself in the head.
Roll to attack because it's a ranged attack, isn't it? Or is it just an automatic hit?
It's just an automatic hit, I think.
Make me a dex. Yeah, okay. I'll allow. Yeah, okay. Automatic hit. Roll damage.
Three damage. I've got to. Oh, I am being stupid, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I love that for me. I thought I was at lower damage, but I was not. Big, enormous brain.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time on Thalassa Tries to Kill Herself.
Yeah, that's the game, really.
I do also want to jump off a bridge in real life. That was not smart of me. Wow.
Don't laugh.
I'm trying to decide what comedy way Rust is going to attempt to wake her up on his next go.
I mean, water always works.
Thalassa holds up the entire
I've been looking at my
group.
water skin in my inventory for the last 5 minutes.
Alien, you are in this dreamscape. What's going on, man? What do you want to do now?
What is going on, dude?
So at the moment,
I think that's the question.
What you can see is Barnaby is currently being tied up by someone, I think. Is that what happened on the first one?
I think
so.
Barnaby might have just lost his hand in a chair.
Barnaby
I'm not
was
one to judge at all. There's no kink shaming going on here,
Barnaby
especially
is
not in
about
this dream sequence.
Barnaby's about just stroking a chair at the moment, and then the chair's
Yeah, I'm doing this thing where I'm poking a chair, not poking a chair. Poking a
No
chair, not
kink
poking a chair.
shaming.
it just the chair's bit his hand off, and yeah,
It's probably quite funny.
the bottle. So yeah, the bottle starts to glow lighter. What do you want to do?
I'd like to go and try and grab the bottle. See if it's also like in this dreamscape, whether my hand just like goes through.
Your hand does not. Your hand, you think, goes through everything apart from that bottle which it contacts with.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Right. Does it have like a cork on it?
Yeah, it's like a decanter. It's got glass. It's like a glass bottle.
It
with
is a decanter. Right. Well, first I'd like to lift it up and see if anyone in the dream takes any notice that it's moving. No one's noticed it. Okay. In that case, I'd like to take the cork off.
Yeah. You get a very strong smell of lavender coming through.
Fuck's sake. With the lavender again.
The lavender.
Turns out the Dark Lord was allergic to bath salts.
He really did say. Take a little whiff.
Okay. All right. I'll take a taste of it. Probably just a small one though.
As you take a sip, you suddenly feel yourself start to burn from the inside as your hands start charring from the outside, along the out. All of your skin starts to burn. Like imagine Anakin Skywalker,
Nice one.
but from the inside. It's horrific, but it's not painful. It's almost more a sensation than pain.
It's like drinking the flame vigor in BioShock.
Yeah, exactly. It's I knew there was somewhere where I got this from. That's the thing. I get things from pop culture. I just never like connect the dots.
It's like
and
Murder
as you
in his
do
Raven
that,
one. That's
your
a BioShock
body,
thing as well.
you see your body explode into ash, and you fall through the world, through the abyss of the dream sequence into a burning hellscape. And there you see being strong, massive, probably about 120 feet tall, with a giant sword and a massive horn, dead, with a giant rock, like a giant stalactite straight through his torso.
It's
And
pretty metal.
surrounded by demons, lower level demons, high level demons, all the demons slaughtered. And then you're shot back up into your own body as you awaken in a sweat.
Yeah, well, no shit. My whole body bloody exploded.
I'd just say everyone can
You've
come
just
out-
experienced day 2 of having COVID.
Yeah. We're out of combat
May I
now.
request a break?
Yes, I was going to say, I was just about to end it here now. So I will just quickly end it. I'll say.
Oh, can I just say before you end it, can I try emptying my water skin onto Thalassa to see if that
roll
wakes
me
her up?
wisdom saving throw again.
Like I've emptied the entirety of my water skin on her head.
Wait, what? Am I rolling something?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Advantage.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, no, you do it. You are now awake.
And soggy and annoyed.
And
Yes,
wet.
very.
And yeah, You all kind of group together. You all gain your. If you lost any hit points, you start to gain them for some reason. As Fortello comes through the door, asking what the hell's happened, as he's seeing all the rat men. It seems that Fortello tells you he has sort of went round a forest. They came back round directly back to here, and was sort of left on a wild goose chase. And he starts to heal you all up. You guys take all the rest you didn't get to need back to full health. Is there anything you would all like to discuss based on everything you've seen today?
What about my bird?
Your bird sees
Good
them.
question.
Your bird sees them going away. And what distances you say the
Okay,
bird?
I get 60 foot, but in my next action, I can like possess the bird basically.
So
It takes an action to do.
there will still be a limit on
Yeah.
how. Yeah. But you're still within 60 foot. You can.
Yeah.
What? Let me have a look at it.
I can dominate. No, that's not the word.
There has to be a limit
to take
to
total and precise control of the target until
Yeah.
the end of your next turn.
That's the range. That doesn't outdo the range.
No, it's only for the 60 foot. But I just want to follow them and try and hear any passing conversation. for the 60 foot.
You don't. You hear no conversation at all. Rat men usually talk. These rat men aren't talking. That's
Oh,
true.
1 second, everyone.
Okay, just to clarify, this bird isn't a crow or any kind of like crow, raven,
Blackbird.
anything like that. Blackbird?
Yeah.
As it gets to like 59 foot, I dive bomb it.
Yeah, you dive bomb, and the rat man sees it, jumps, and eats it whole.
That was a terrifying experience.
It was.
Oof.
Yeah.
So, can we talk about the legitimacy of whether France is in the game?
We can now. Roll me a history check.
Basically, you
Roll
want to
me-
take this opportunity to basically sit down with Rust and discuss his background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask where he's from.
22.
France is a far off land you've heard of, but you've not
Yes.
really seen. It might not be the same France, but France is somewhat of a place. But that is not where Rust comes from.
Oh, for God's sake.
Do they speak
Yeah.
French?
Do they speak French? Do they speak French?
No, they speak Francian.
Bugger. I wanted to show
Fish.
off.
Why would someone speak French in a like? That just doesn't make sense.
I
Why
mean,
would
They
one
speak
from France
English.
speak French?
I was
Well,
about
I
to
think
say
you'll
this,
find
but
it's called
common,
common.
technically. Yeah, I guess.
He just speaks common with an accent.
Yeah,
Disappointing. I'm
it's for different races.
I'd like. Can I just point out, like, if James does a character that happens to have like a West Country accent or a Northern accent, you don't then sit there going, "Is this person from Leeds or is this person from Bristol?" You just kind of go. You just assume they have a regional accent.
Leeds
Leeds
canonically
does
exists.
exist in this universe, and it's just as shit.
That goes without saying, though, doesn't it?
No one
Okay.
goes there.
Salisbury's
It's
still a
filled with,
medieval city.
it's filled with plague.
Salisbury was burned by the last Dragon War.
Thank fuck.
We don't like to talk about that.
Okay.
discussion and sleep.
Anyone have a discussion? Like, this is going to be the end, basically.
Okay.
Cool.
I would like to personally assert. So, what
Oh,
exactly
Rust is going
was
to go
up
back
with-
to the lounge just to check there's not a hovering gold piece still in there.
You see me stood at the top of the stairs, just staring dead ahead for like a solid minute.
Yes.
Nice.
Switched my concentration spells.
You can't
Wait,
see a hovering gold piece.
Okay.
This
I
session,
think
all Thalion did was wake up.
Yeah.
In normal respects,
That's all everyone did.
what I do most days.
I consider it.
We're keeping this a bit shorter today, but yeah.
That's fair enough.
Okay,
No, don't
Rust
worry
is
about
slightly sad that the gold piece is no longer there, but at least he's not broken. So
Yeah.
I
Next,
explain.
Because
You
he
know,
thought just for a
go on
second
that
there he
then.
might be able to have one gold piece.
And
They're
dark,
rattling.
shadowy figures.
I want Russ to get in a position where he has one gold piece in each of his pockets.
He
He
has.
almost does have that.
Oh no, yeah, no. There's one. There's one that's got a few coppers and silvers in.
Okay.
Because he's got, how many has he got on him at the moment? He's got 4 on him. He's got 2 in his shirt pocket.
One
Has he got?
One
He's
in
got
his
1 in
shirt-
his shirt pocket, 2 in a trouser pocket,
and one in the other.
one in another
one in the
trouser
other
pocket with some assorted silvers and coppers.
Anything else you want to discuss? Because
Yes.
like you
Very
guys,
much so,
you
James.
guys,
So-
I'll make this clear. You guys don't know and don't know what's happened to each other unless you talk about it.
Exactly. Like, Russ, for 1 gold piece, tell us exactly what you experienced.
One
then
gold
go in the
piece.
other
He takes the gold piece, and he puts that in.
His other shirt
his-
pocket.
I don't. I was assuming his shirt only had 1 pocket, to be honest.
I mean, I'll give you as many pockets as you want.
All right. He puts that. He's got like
It's
a.
just littered with stitched on.
He's got like, yeah.
pockets.
He's loads.
Inside
He
pocket.
looks like a giant advent calendar.
Yeah.
So he just puts that one in another pocket on his shirt. So basically, I was asleep. I woke up in a strange dark room with a shadowy figure. The figure tried to attack me a couple of times. I seemed to do no damage, so I decided I didn't like the situation I found myself in. So I headbutt the wall, and then I wake up. And then I remember seeing an hovering gold piece, and then frantically running upstairs to wake up the tiefling one, and you know she no wake up, just would not wake up. I pour water on Ed, she wake up, and here we are, and I have 1 gold piece.
Russ, I just
Wait.
want to clarify. You saw 1 floating gold piece?
Where?
Russ, I pull out 2 gold pieces and put them in front of you.
He freezes.
You're a complete dumbass. I then put them away.
So yeah, that's all I saw. There was nothing going on. It was, you know.
Oh, I love this. Okay, so I then pull out the 2 gold pieces, hold them up. If we have any secrets that we don't want him to know, this is going to be perfect. And then put them away.
You get the gist of what's going on.
Abby, I just sent you a message.
Oh dear.
I'll need to get my phone undead then.
Oh, it was on. No, it was on Discord.
Oh, was it? I haven't got it.
No. Did I send it to
No,
her?
I haven't got it.
Oh. Press
Did you
enter.
actually? Oh, okay.
Cool. Perfect.
Well, that is interesting.
Cool.
I'm
Hello.
assuming. I'm assuming the same thing happened. I don't know. Were you guys having bad dreams as well? Were you all having nightmares?
I fought some people, you know, destroyed a closet, found a coat. Speaking of, what does everyone make of this coat?
I would
Ah,
like
it's
to
a very nice
investigate
coat.
the coat.
Roll me investigate if you want to investigate the coat.
And Arcana. I want to investigate and Arcana.
Can I also? I'd like to
Okay.
check the mansion for a towel for Thalassa because I feel a bit bad about pouring water on her head.
Yeah, you find a towel in the bathroom.
Okay.
It's got blood on it from the slaughter.
I found this towel. You maybe wanted, maybe not, but I feel bad
Well, you know,
about.
there's like half of it can be used, but the other half.
I mean, I just wanted to apologize for the water, but you know, I was trying to wake you up. It was, yeah. So use it, don't use it.
I would like to grab it from him, mutter fuck off, and then wipe my face with it.
Beautiful. Which side are you using?
The not bloody side.
Okay, cool.
See, an
never
evil
did-
an evil player would have been like, blood. I rolled a 10 to investigate the jacket, the coat. Whatever.
I rolled 14 on
Um,
investigate and 10 on arcana.
It's a jacket. It's a nice jacket, but it's a jacket.
Such
There are
a-
lots of pockets.
Such a fine
I
coat
rolled
must
a
be worth at least
21.
1 gold piece.
on
You know that is
investigation.
a smuggler's jacket.
Oh, you see. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna keep it to myself because I'm wrong. Because I'm terrified of being wrong.
What? No. What's that?
No.
Okay. Do whatever you want. Yeah,
Does
you know,
anyone...
common smuggler's jacket.
Would you be willing to sell such a fine coat to me? I have dreamt of owning such finery. I will purchase it from you for 1 gold piece.
I think I'm going to keep hold of it, you know? It seems very fancy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know it's worth about 50 gold pieces.
Okay. Is it like... You said it's fancy, but
It's a
is
really
it like...
fancy jacket, but it's got loads of deep pockets.
Is it like tacky fancy? Or is it like tasteful fancy?
Tasteful.
Okay.
It seems to be like so that you can fit in anywhere, apart from maybe a nudist colony. But
I still keep
Winter.
it. It looks fancy. Would it go well with my mask?
yeah,
Okay, then I keep it.
you'll make you sort of look a bit like the guy from Dishonored.
Love that. Cool.
Any other revelations people want to reveal to the party?
Well, I had a bit of an interesting one. See, I saw the 3 of you as well as, well, sorry, the 2 of you, Tortello and Barnaby, when you killed the Dark Lord.
Who is this Barnaby?
Oh, he's just a fellow. Don't worry about him, Rust. But
Hello said he's a twat. Don't worry about him.
bit of a
Barnaby
wanker.
or Othello? Which is...
Yes,
I'm so
We.
confused.
we.
Wait.
But then when I was having that dream, I saw a liquid of some sort, sort of a vibrant blue, and it disintegrated me, which was
What happened to him?
as fun as it sounds.
Tragic.
And then I saw this vision of a great demon being crushed by a boulder, as well as lots of other lesser demons being slaughtered. I don't know if any of you are good at Freudian theory, but I have no idea what any of this means.
Fuck Freudian theory. All of his theories are bullshit. Sorry.
Also true.
Thank you.
At that point,
I'm
for
glad we
Rusk, you
agree.
might as well have just given him 2 gold pieces because he has no idea what you're talking
Freudian doesn't exist in this world.
Freudian? I barely
Jesus.
knew him.
Oh, inspiration, Daddy,
Fuck
inspiration.
off, Daddy.
Hey, you don't even have to research Freud, so you could fuck off. We literally have to do that right now for our degree.
We've got a lesson like specifically on Freud soon, James. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, no, I look forward to telling people that he's a nutter.
Is this Freud a friend of this Barnaby? Is
God. Yeah.
Fucking
Anyway, get back.
probably.
No,
Fucking,
Freud is long dead. I think Thalassa killed him.
Yes, that's canon now. He comes from France.
Seems legit. Comes from the awful, dreaded land of France.
If
who would,
that's the case, can we make it canon that I killed Thatcher?
You've probably killed many
Yeah,
Thatchers in
yeah,
your time. I mean,
yeah,
they're quite
that's
twee.
what I was gonna say.
They're quite twee, you know.
You much prefer roofs that aren't like made of straw.
Less
So
flammable.
that's your,
Saw it
you-
coming from
you
a mile
killed
away.
So many Thatchers. I like even the ones that are like the gold standards, like the Thatcher's gold standard.
It's
So
just.
sad.
You've killed me.
I got
poor
that, James.
creatures.
I burned Theresa May's wheat field down.
Well, Theresa may have a problem with that, but
Probably,
can we
yeah.
start with this? Can we start with this? And
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
end session.
No, it's not.
Okay, what you have to do?
We're about to all sleep, right? And
Yeah,
rest
and
whatnot.
you're about to sleep. Yeah. But Fratello's going to keep an eye on everyone. As well as then you're going to have shifts this time. Or Fratello's suggesting.
Now, James, I know before I already had a spare spell slot, so I'm not that bothered about it. But when I did my trance, I contacted my pact guy. I have a thing called divination, where I can ask you.
Same. Oh my god. But in real life.
Yeah. What's that?
Your magic and an offering put you in contact with a god or god servant. You may ask a single question concerning a specific goal, blah, 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 blah.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
assuming we say that's how I contact my guy.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I will cast that and sleep, and so fancy.
Okay. Do you want to do that one final thing, and then we'll end it? Okay. You find yourself transported into the Fey, into a sort of the Fey sort of trance realm.
It's a Fey nightclub.
Your god, who is a giant raven. Yeah.
He changes. I can tell.
Yeah. He's a carrion god.
I greet him appropriately. And I have two questions. Firstly, the being that I interacted with earlier, the Dark Shadow, was that the same one that I should be avoiding? Or is he a lesser being than the one?
That being is maybe... Yes.
That was him? Okay,
Yeah.
glad I didn't fight him. Second question. How do I get to the demon realm?
Oh shit.
Why would you want to go to the demon realm?
I believe the demons are dead. Possibly by
demon-
this being. And I would like to personally investigate.
He sort of looks a bit put back by that. If the demons are dead, there is truly a big danger to this world.
I have a second issue of if the demons are dead, are the Celestials? Who knows? Because I kind of would have thought they'd invaded a demon
Is it
realm
still
by
a demon
now, but who
realm
knows?
if the demons are dead? Is it just a realm now?
Go to my temple in the north. There you will find a scribing circle which will get you to the demon realm.
Ooh,
My guy.
sounds like a quest.
But be careful, because whatever can kill demon can kill anything. And if
Very
he
good point.
has visited you, and not killed you, then you must hold some higher purpose to him.
Oh,
That's
that's
disturbing.
anything.
It's
Very
more
disturbing.
dangerous than anything you will face on this journey.
Last question.
As he
Damn
flaps
it.
away and heads back, and sort of as you come out of your trance.
I yell, how do I kill a dragon?
Just whip hitting it real hard.
Damn. Should have guessed.
I mean, you saw that happen in real life in the game. So you should. Oh no, you just heard it, didn't you? You didn't see the dragon die.
Oh, that's true. And that army will kill a dragon. If only we had one.
I know it. That was where we'll end it. Some of you know secrets, some of you don't.
You've all worked out how Rust works.
You've all now worked out how Rust works. Next one will be a bit longer, although this one went on longer than I thought it would, but they always do. We will be going through the next big traveling bit next time with Fratello, probably getting to a temple or to wherever you want to go, really.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're going to head to this temple, you know.
Well, yeah, there's a mystery as to who this guy is and why is he being a dick.
Russ doesn't really care, he's just along for the ride, so he'll just follow you wherever.
Absolutely. Anyway, and then, and those that know secrets, know secrets. And those that do not, well, there aren't any of you that don't.
We all know something.
You all know something.
I don't know anything.
But at the same time, we know nothing.
Exactly what, so that,
I'm going to point out, Rihanna, that being in...
I want secrets.
Honestly, having secrets actually makes me feel like I know less.
Oh,
I want secrets. Give me secrets.
I'll
If I don't
text
get
you one
secrets
thing.
next time, I'm going to be
text you one.
mad.
now
Thanks,
if we
Val.
all got together and shared secrets, we could probably guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I have
could.
no idea.
I'm not going to, because...
But
I'm
then
not going to either.
if you do, if you all like share secrets out of game, I will just make the next figure battle and I will just try to slaughter you.
Just total party
It's
woke.
fine. We're not going to do that.
Oh god. Just,
But it's like, I know certain things, but it feels like the more I know, the less I know.
like, I thought I knew, but now I don't know if I know, if I'm just guessing.
Like, during that whole battle thing with the shadowy figures,
Who's your
It's-
god, Alassa? Who's your god? Where do you get your power from? What are you?
I haven't got one. I'm wizard.
Oh,
Yeah,
wizard.
James.
yeah, not it's warlocks, isn't it? You get their power from another worldly
Yeah.
patron. But no, I
Am I right in thinking Corley's a death cleric?
He's a death cleric, so his god's probably dead.
What happens to a cleric if they don't have a god? Question for the DM.
Oh, yeah, but I was looking
Maybe-
at paladins. Apparently, paladins who, because I didn't know if it was death cleric or a paladin. Paladins who get rid of their oath just have no power. So paladins have to follow an oath, and it's like, what? What the fuck? You can't be an evil paladin, which is crazy.
I mean, depends on your oath.
Yeah,
If your oath is to kill everyone,
that's okay.
Yeah, but is an oath like a New Year's resolution where you make it, but are you really gonna? I was a bit confused because it got to a point where obviously when I worked out that I needed to be unconscious to get out of the dream thing, but then also I suddenly realised the dark shadows were like mirrors of what each of us were doing. You know, like the dark shadowy figure for Dan was basically Thalion, because like when Thalion went to shake hands, Dan's dark figure did that. So I started to realise that they were just kind of shadows of us. But then I kind of thought, well, if they're shadows of us, why, when, one of us is awake or whatever, is the shadows? I was just getting really confused
That's
by
what
what
threw
they
me,
actually
yeah.
were.
Yeah, I also thought that, but I'm always absolutely terrified.
Because I
to
couldn't
say
work
anything
I couldn't work
loud.
out whose shadow
So
figure
I
was.
just texted Danny about it like 5 minutes into the fight, and I was like, "Do you think this would happen?"
Because I know you said briefly at one point one of them started looking like they were headbutting a wall, but I couldn't remember whose you said was doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was for you were Matt, you were my shadowy figure, and I was yours. I think.
Yeah.
And then the other way around with Sally and then murder.
But I
So-
think because I'd woken up before you did your kind of lying down trying to sleep, I wouldn't have obviously seen a shadowy figure lie down and try to sleep because I was already at that point staring at 2 floating gold pieces.
Yeah, you get it. You got the bit. I was like, how do I make this into a PvP episode? There we go.
I kind of I got around to working out how it worked. And then I did kind of think when Dan found the coat, I wanted him to see if he could walk further into the cupboard.
See, yeah. I'm not going
That's-
to tell you what's in there because you're still.
I
in that pack.
wanted him to go further into the cupboard.
I mean, if we're talking outside of thing, and Danny won't metagame on this,
Oh,
there was definitely like a back of the cupboard that would have gone into a different room. If you
Oh,
like,
disappointing.
or you know, with some kind of magical items or something.
Because that was it. As soon as you picked up that coat, I was just Narnia vibes.
Yeah,
I was
like,
fully expecting you to
coat.
stumble into a snowy realm
Dude, it's
with a
chocolate.
half
I
James
was
McAvoy.
like, please, Danny.
I was like, I swear to God, if this has fucking glow in the dark stars, I'm gonna be
Oh
so
my
pissed.
I was like half expecting you to
wholeheartedly
stumble.
agree with that.
Tell me story. There was we have a friend called Sam. Yeah, he's I'm just gonna see how many people are viewing this at the moment.
I think you're safe
Sam
if you're
might be
about to
viewing
maybe
it,
say
I
something.
put this on my Instagram, which then also
No,
goes.
you're safe.
Okay, good. Basically, we were at this shop. We were just buying sort of items, and we were all looking for like magical items. And Sam, it was like a thrift shop, and it was like, oh yeah,
Hang on.
there's
Is this real life or in a D&D game?
In a D&D game.
Right. Okay. Good. I just wanted that clearing up.
And then so he brought this cloak and was like, oh yeah, I want to buy this cloak. So he brought this cloak, and then he's just going into into.
No.
Like,
Right.
he
There
bought
was
this
an
cloak. It's stealthy, right?
It was an Arcana check, and he
Yeah.
could tell it was magical, but couldn't tell what magic it was.
Yeah, he got on that one. He thought it was an invisibility cloak. I think was the actual thing, and then he put it around him, and it took him ages to notice this because he kept rolling badly on perception. It was a magical cloak with stars and moons on it that glowed brightly.
Basically, it
The
was like a
best part
kid's
was
magician cape.
It's glowing around you.
Because I'm pretty sure as a
It's
kid
so
I had a
weird.
cape exactly like that.
Yeah. It was great.
I just wanted you to fall through the wardrobe into a little snowy world with a lamppost and a half James McAvoy, half goat man.
Honestly, I was just trying to destroy the wardrobe. I'm like, if I destroy the wardrobe, I can meld into the stone and nothing can hit me. And I'm like, come on. Do I go for the door or the back of the wardrobe? I was like, I'll go for the door.
No, you need to go
That was
find
my mistake.
the lion and Father Christmas.
Yeah.
Father Christmas in that land's great. He gives out weapons to small children,
Part of me does want to break that wardrobe.
which
just
apparently is the most
like-
Christian bit about that story. Here, small child, have a weapon.
Gotta pillage somehow. Crusade.
James,
That's
on
the
God,
term.
if you don't
Crusade.
send me secrets.
I am trying to figure out which secrets I can tell you.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. You don't
No,
have to.
I know there is a secret I do want to tell you because you're going to get a letter back from your wife.
Oh my God.
I've got a secret I can tell you, Rihanna. Now, you might not have known this, but Rust can't grasp the concept of more than one gold piece.
I love it.
It is basically just as soon as more than one gold piece is there, it is very much Rust.exe has stopped responding.
James, I'm gonna message you my wife's name.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Sounds like my
Okay,
next door
now
neighbour
you
might be.
tell me how to pronounce it.
I think my next
It's
door neighbour
really-
might be trancing.
How say again?
Irene.
Irini. Okay, cool. Because you can't send me a name with that many vowels in it and then not tell me how it's pronounced. Of
It's Greek.
course it.
So's Thalassa. I didn't know that.
Of course it is.
Both. They're both
I mean,
lesser
we
gods.
didn't, but we probably could have assumed.
They are both lesser
I'll
primordial
be
gods.
honest, I didn't care.
I'm never going to talk to you about theatre again.
I got really annoyed in your stream today. I was like, oh, I really want to talk to you about, I want to argue about this, but I was like, I just can't because I'm typing. I was like trying to explain stuff, and then like I'd be trying to explain it, and then Wilkie will come up with a different point. I'm like, oh, now I need to reply to that, and now I mean, it was just a
Yeah.
nightmare.
That's James drafting an entire letter from Thalassa's wife in my DMs.
Hey!
which is canonically French. I think it's just
Oh yeah. No, I'm joking.
Thing is, you said Arini, and then all I can hear in my head is, was it from Shooting Stars or whatever? Is Vic Reeves going Iranu? That's like all I can hear. And I'm pretty sure it was I'm sure it was Shooting Stars. Because isn't it like Uvavu? And but then also, you guys are probably far too young to know what Shooting Stars was.
absolutely.
Yes.
For a second, I thought you were going for Fault in Our Stars. And I'm like, nah, that's completely different.
Uvavu. Iranu. Uvavu.
What class is your wife? If they had a class, or are they just a person?
Oh, good question. I'm assuming they have a class.
Well, no, not
Because,
everyone's like an adventurer. If they're just
They were
a
a
Yeah, I
champion.
know, but I did clarify in my backstory that she is an ex Dark Lord's general, so she also had the same position as me. So I assume that means that she is a bit specialized.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe a barbarian of some kind. Let me just
Can I say she's a okay, well,
Vic, I know what Iranu represents.
Yeah,
What does it, as a word, what does it
like
actually
a
mean?
paladin for like yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that works.
Realizing the gods are dead.
Realizing, oh, my girlfriend's religious.
She's religious and now just a basic bitch.
I don't think gods like canonically exist in the world of D&D, but
There are definitely gods. I just meant it's easier.
oh, I'm writing. So as I said to you guys earlier, maybe I'm writing for the world in which most of my campaigns take place. Canonically, the main set of gods of the land are based on major arcana from a tarot deck. So like, like the main cards, like the High Priestess and the Sun and the Moon and whatever, which is pretty vibey, I think. Shit.
I just got completely distracted watching every Iranu and Uvavu from Shooting Stars on a YouTube compilation, which I forgot would then play out over the stream. So the last few minutes of the stream, you've been talking about stuff, and in the background, all anyone watching will have been able to hear was Vic Reeves just going, Iranu, Uvavu.
Yeah. So there you bloody secret.
I found a gold piece.
Okay. Do I wish I didn't know it now? Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Told you, secrets are not good. The more you know, the less you wish you knew.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's
Bloody
okay.
secret is like the most basic bitch ass secret.
Oh, it is. But it could mean a lot, and I'm hoping it does. And if it does, you know what? I don't think murder.
I hate the one that I hate
like-
knowing what I know, because I feel like I know loads, but at the same time, because I know how James works, I feel like I know so little.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
I now feel like I know loads, but also I don't really know how I'm going to deal with that loads.
I feel like you've got more questions now than you do answers.
Yeah.
You know, you've had one more answer than you want.
What James's secrets do is they're very much like the Matrix sequels. They answer questions whilst also giving you new questions and answers that you didn't necessarily want.
And they have bad CGI.
Yeah.
Just want to say,
And they
murder
have
might
bad-
become a steal your man kind of guy, you know, depending on what James's secret was. You know.
They all have kind of bad CGI Keanu Reeves in them.
Oh, it's not that good. I know it's not that kind of a secret.
Is it
It's
not?
a good old secret. It's a good secret.
I was really hoping for a bit of it.
I will say for the Burly Brawl, it did make a very good level in the Matrix Path of Neo, but other than that, it was an awful, awful idea.
You know, I don't think I've seen all of the Matrix or
What,
any. Like
the
I've
first
seen
one, or-
parts of them, any of them. I don't think I've watched them. Like
You've
in
not even
order.
watched the Animatrix, and you're a weeb.
I
That's
mean,
about the
just
only
for
anime
reason,
I've
I'm gonna
watched.
watch all of them. That's the one you watch.
It's actually very good. I would highly recommend it.
I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah, it was
I'm probably not
a
gonna watch it.
series they did that basically explain a load of kind of Matrix spin-off stories, all done by different animators, but they are very good.
What's that one that's like? There's one that's like the Matrix, like Code Geass or something like that, but it's not. And they made a film. and it's
I'm gonna
anime.
go because I've got.
Yeah, I need to go.
Seminar tomorrow, so. Yeah. You ready for the seminar tomorrow, Jacob?
I haven't even finished the bloody lecture.
I'll be a no then. Yeah,
It's
I have a
fine.
bunch. I have a bunch tomorrow.
Well, everyone
as
knows
well,
Fine.
that
so
the
I
time
need
to watch
Yeah.
I need to
lectures
head
is
home,
now
yeah.
rather than during the day like a normal human.
I've
No,
done all of
the
my
uni
extra
too.
reading for the professor that I hate, though, so he's got to like me now, surely.
And he's here tonight
no.
watching the stream live.
He's the dark, shadowy lord.
James Davidson, my
Is his Twitch name
slightly
sad
portly-
underscore girl? Because
no.
Cool, perfect. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
there's also someone in the
Farewell,
chat called Abbott and Costello.
We.
Congratulations
Right,
as well.
bye everyone.
I'm gonna head off too.
Bye. Let's kill the stream off.